All right, guys, we're here live with Spirit Island. I've got my two co-hosts, my two guests here. We have Jen and Matt. And Jen's camera is definitely frozen.
Oh no!
That's
Jen,
not what you look like
Jen,
right
you're
now.
nothing.
I'm so sad.
You look real upset.
I'm so sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oops.
I shouldn't have laughed. You look so sad. I'm sorry. Okay.
So, it's okay.
Yeah,
we'll
no,
get through.
We're working on it.
We're good.
So, Spirit
Trevor's
Island.
here to fix things.
As I said, Jen is our special guest. Some of you might be thinking, we know Jen. Why is she so special now? This was the first game that Jen worked on at Greater Than Games. This is one of the first games that she helped design, and so it's very near and dear to her heart. And also, she doesn't play it with us nearly enough. So this is a fun game for us. Somebody said Jen doesn't hurt to smile. Yeah, no, apparently for her it does.
Because she's incapable of it because she can't
I shouldn't
actually
laugh so
move.
hard. I'm sorry. It's really funny.
Jen once told me a little story about how after she spends, it's not that bad. After she spends a long time working on a game, she takes a year off. And so
We're right around the year mark.
Yeah, Spirit Island came out about a year ago, and it is our hottest title. It's our hottest selling title right now.
So hot.
Incredibly hot. Oh, look,
Trevor's
Jen
running
moves.
around. He's adjusting some cameras.
Trevor, get right behind me and wave at this camera whenever you're done adjusting things.
All right. So,
Just slow zoom in.
well, fun story, fun fact. We haven't picked our spirits yet.
He ducked around. Yeah, we haven't picked our spirits yet.
We haven't picked our spirits yet, so we have all of these. No, I get to touch them first.
I mean, that's fine. I was going to put them in our special
All
magic
these.
spot because we have this nice new
Spirits.
camera.
Oh, okay. I guess you can do that. That's
Right.
nicer.
So we're gonna do let the stream decide who we play within reason because
No, just let them decide. If
Just
we
let 'em
die, we
decide?
die. Yeah, let's get wild,
right.
kids. Let's die
let's get
together.
wacky. Okay.
We're committing.
So
ready.
I
Let's do it.
believe it's this way. I apologize. It's on the worst.
Thunder
I did it first.
Speaker.
Did it the first time. All right, I'm still getting used to this camera.
Go
So-
with the team push and swallow River Ocean Nightmare.
That's a pretty dope team.
That is a pretty dope team.
So we have the Thunder Speaker, and there's a lot of text up there, but if you want, you can read it. And I'm going to give you a few minutes. So
Today's my
Ocean,
reading the back.
Ocean or snack.
right, she's offense and control. She's offensive.
She is
Look at her.
super
She's
offensive.
definitely telling a bawdy joke. She's mostly about offense and control. And then we have Shadows Flicker Like Flame, who is way a specialist and way into fear. And
Maggie plays the beast from the expansion. Maggie plays the beast from the expansion. Somebody said it in the chat. Can I do that?
we have no.
You got
First
so
of all,
excited
we don't
about
have
that.
it in the room right now.
Yeah, we do.
Right, but we don't have it set up.
Fine.
And I don't.
Maggie doesn't
Jen,
play the
have you-
beast from the expansion.
Have you ever played with the expansion?
Neither of us have. Jen
Oh.
plays Snake.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm letting Morph just pick
I don't
everything.
think today's the day we learn how to play the expansion.
I got too excited.
we have
Sorry.
River
I
Surges
like your
and
enthusiasm,
Sunlight.
though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So there have been several votes for River because River Ocean Nightmare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is a
true.
fantastic plan. Lightning Swift Strike, who's
A
obviously
classic.
clearly
I do
offense.
like lightning.
I do like lightning too.
Ocean's Hungry Grasp, who is weird if you haven't played. It makes the ocean a place where you can throw.
I enjoy playing games
invaders.
where ocean is involved, but I've never played it.
Oh, I played a real dumb game with my friend Rob, who I just taught this past weekend.
Yeah.
My friend Rob came from New Jersey to visit, and we played a demo game because I really like teaching the game. And he was like, "Oh, I want to play." Like the next morning was like, everybody's still asleep. Like our wives are asleep. Let's just want to play some Spirit Island.
Right.
We'll just play some really quiet Spirit Island. And I was like, "Yeah, you want to play like a really stupid game?" And he's like, "What do you want to play?" And I was like, "Oh, you want to play a 2-player Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares and Ocean's Hungry Grasp?" Because Bringer and Dreams is just really great at pushing. They're push boys, and they
Push
both
boys.
generate fear, like inherently in their innate powers, and so it just becomes a fear game. And I had my first win by running through the fear deck.
Oh.
Like I often win in
I
tier
haven't
2 and
done
tier
that.
3, but I
Yeah.
ran through all 9 cards. We annihilated them.
That's amazing.
annihilated them. But
Okay,
two-player,
that would be fun.
two-player game
Yeah.
it's really potent. A three-player game, the island's a little hard. It's harder to do it, but it's possible.
All right.
Spread over Evergreen, my personal favorite. Vital Strength of the Earth.
Hang on, wait. So someone suggested Matt play Wildfire, which is funny because you're a redhead. Oh. Also, somebody said that they really wanted to see the expansion and they sent sad faces. And so I just want you guys to know that we will play with the expansion going forward at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to sit down and play with people and make sure that there's just so much more to the expansion.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love the expansion. It's just it makes a lot
a lot of
more. It's more game.
Yeah.
It's more of a very good game, but it's more game, and it definitely takes a little longer, and it is definitely adding a level of difficulty, especially for streaming, because it gets so big.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so.
we have an unopened promo pack here.
Bum, bum.
Oh, that sounds good. I bet that sounds great right next to my mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Trevor.
More like sorry, live.
So we have, oh no, I care about Trevor. He's the one with headphones on. We have Heart of the Wildfire, who adds blight to the island whenever he adds presence, basically
it.
after round 1. And then we have the Serpent slumbering beneath the island, who is slow and steady for a long time until you get here, and then just explodes and eats the entire planet. And it's
Eats
great.
everything.
He eats everyone. Oops, I was showing the wrong side of those. Not that it matters. I just like to show that side because it has bigger art on it. So we'll give him a few minutes.
Yeah, so let's get some votes in here, folks. Who do you want to see us play
as
as?
I'm gonna subtly. I work in a warehouse, so I have a knife on me.
Actually, everyone at Greater Than Games is issued a knife in their first day.
True.
People,
It's true.
So.
people in the warehouse are often issued knives once a week because everyone in the warehouse's car is just full of knives we left in our pockets when we left work.
Somebody said Wildfire and Snake need to be played. I've seen 3 votes for Wildfire, 2 votes for Snake. Somebody said River Ocean Nightmare again, so that's 3 votes for River Ocean Nightmare.
Oh, people
Someone
get
said
multiple votes?
Bowden.
God, the Electoral College. Hot nightmare.
But I.
Bowden?
Okay. B-O-D-A-N. Bowden. Bowden?
Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares.
Oh, okay. Well, listen,
There we go.
acronyms.
Yeah.
Say the real words. Or
Thank you. Thank you for using acronym correctly.
Oh.
I was in. So, abbreviations and acronyms are different things.
Yes.
Oh,
The acronyms
yes.
have to make a word.
Yes.
And I was in, shocker,
Why
I did
knives,
nerdy
why
prep in high school. And I was part of the academic bowl.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
so
I was also
cute.
an athlete.
Listen,
Yes.
weren't we all?
And my particular forte
I
was
not an athlete.
acronyms.
Nice.
They're
I'm
near
not
and
a-
dear to my heart. Also, it's the easiest thing to do because I had a good memory for them.
I
was it.
wasn't in mathletes, but I was the captain of the history academic team.
athletics.
Mathletics.
You weren't
I
even
was the-
athletes.
I was the captain of the history academic
Generally
team and
mathletics.
of the literature academic team.
Nice.
And I won a state by answering a question about a Neil Young song. It was actually the song, or the question was about Kent State. I knew the answer because of a Neil Young song.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah.
That makes
I'm a nerd.
more or any sense.
River Thunder Shadows, Team Dahan.
Well, I mean, it's up to it's votes. So
Yeah,
let's tell you. It sure seems
Tally it up.
well, it sure seems like Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares is in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
Like,
that's
I've heard a lot of
definitely happening.
Nightmare.
Yep.
Somebody definitely, I think that one of the promo spirits definitely needs to be played with.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I should whistle into my
Pennant
mic.
in the
I
sense
just
Matt
need to
meant
fill dead
it
air
rhymes
because I feel weird about it.
Is Paul here? Paul is not here. Paul is, well, I mean, Paul is technically here. He's on the
Paul
other
is-
side of that wall.
Paul is
but-
doing a lot of busy business things because I don't know if anybody knows this. Gen Con's coming up, and Gen Con is a big deal for
Fire puppy.
board games.
Fire puppy.
We don't have puppies.
Fire puppy.
We don't have puppies.
It's the heart of the
Yeah,
wildfire.
Heart of the Wildfire.
Oh, I
Definitely
thought,
Fire
you-
puppy.
I thought,
Definitely a fire puppy.
well, I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about Heart of the Wildfire and Beasts
Oh, no.
because they interact in a weird way.
Serpent can help defend Bringer of Dreams and Nightmare.
Yeah.
Heart of the Wild. Okay, so let's do Serpent, Heart of the Wildfire, and Bringer of Dreams and Nightmare.
This is going to be a weird one. Who wants to play what?
get wild. Jen.
Yikes.
What do you want? Oh, you
These
pick
are
first.
all weird.
Special guest gets to pick first.
Oh, these are all really intense.
Yeah. This is gonna be a fun game.
Fire puppy.
It's not gonna be a short one. Bringers in here. So maybe it's a short one. Actually, it's not a short one.
Matt, who should I play as?
Um,
Bringer, right? I've never played with Serpent, and I'm scared of it.
I don't know why you're scared. They work really well
eats
together.
stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
Give me the snake.
Yeah.
The snake.
Nick.
Give me that snake.
Do not step.
Okay.
Let's pick some
I can't go to
appropriate
Gen Con
colors.
this year. My wife won't let me. Burninate the countryside. Oh my god. Burninate.
I think this works
I want to
perfectly.
be. Oh, there's no green.
No.
That's
green
the
in the
We always
expansion.
have them.
Yeah.
We just don't have them in here.
Yeah.
Green and on.
But you get reminders then. There's no punch boards in that.
Wait, who is the special guest? Jen is the special guest. Jen's the special
Hey,
guest.
Hey, Maggie,
What?
do you know how to set that character up?
Am I doing it wrong?
Do you know where you're starting?
Oh, no.
starting question goes? You're not doing it wrong. I just knew that you were going to fill all your presents spots in and then get really upset when you had to flip the whole thing over.
Yeah, you make a good point. Jen is the special guest because this is the first game that Jen worked on while working at Greater Than Games, and she was also one of the lead designers on it. So she knows a lot about it and also hasn't played it in like a year.
Yeah, Jen doesn't touch
Knows a lot
games she
about
worked
the
on.
layout.
Knows a lot about the layout
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also hasn't touched it in like a year.
Asterisk.
Well, also,
I need
this
to play.
game was, what do you need?
Too blade.
Yeah, that's why I kept those out. I was like, if I can't reach, it's a big table. It is also, Jen was probably involved in 1,000 iterations of this game.
tabletops are really good.
That's one of the problems with people in this office. All the problems with these people in this office
Wait a second.
is that they
that's right.
have often played the games in before the release build of the game, and so they have like bad habits.
Four versions of game
Well,
rules
this
their
game was in
brain.
development for a very long time
Yeah.
because it needed to be fine tuned because it's best game. I mean, it's my favorite game, so like I know that. Take that with a grain of salt because I work here, but it is literally my favorite game.
Yeah, that's why Matt
it's
is
the
like
best.
in several of the live streams involving Spirit Island is because Matt loves Spirit Island, and I love that Matt loves Spirit Island. I love Spirit Island
Now
too.
he was like, we should play Spirit Island or Laser Riders. I was like, oh, no, Spirit Island.
He was
Spirit Island. So weird rules to remember, Jen, because they don't come up that often,
Yeah.
genuinely. When you're going to add presents, you can instead move presents you already have on the board. That is like a thing you can do.
I did not know that. It's a good rule that you went over that.
You generally don't actually want to. You just want to put more out. But like,
Okay, so Jen is working on the new expansion, and if so is Jen working on the new expansion, and if so, any hints on what we may see? Ooh, actually,
Spirit Island.
So yeah, more Spirit Island.
More spirits.
Technically speaking, everyone in here is kind of working on it because Matt helped name some stuff, or is he?
it's not official yet, but
It's not official,
I really
but we
hope
like
it goes
it.
through because I really like that name.
Oh, and Matt loves naming things. Just fun fact.
That's
Well,
really
Ask
good
him
at
to name
naming
your
things.
children; it'll be great.
The problem is Duncan. Always Duncan.
Really?
Yeah, so I really like Dune. Have I told you
Oh
about Dune?
God! Please don't talk to me about Dune.
Have I told you about Dune?
But can we talk about some Dune?
But like, maybe we can talk about some Dune. Highest numbered sands. Ooh, right in the middle.
Oh, deep.
Also, Matt
Yo,
and
what
I
up?
haven't. Matt and I haven't seen each other in like a week, so
Right,
we're
so we
gonna
always
be-
get
we're gonna be, like,
punchier
so
on each other
hyped.
'cause
Yeah,
we're-
we're gonna be worse
Giddy
than
the whole
normal.
show. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Stuff.
Yep.
Disease-based spirits.
As far as spoilers,
like that idea.
Well, I don't.
I don't have a lot of spoilers that I can give away right now, but come Gen Con, we should start.
Like-
we'll hopefully
We'll
start
start spoiling all
some
that stuff.
art and different things like that around Gen Con. So
Yeah.
give us a couple weeks.
So, so I was just gonna say, like, is anyone in the chat signed up for the Gen Con tournament for Spirit Island?
Yeah, we
'Cause,
have a Spirit Island tournament that's definitely all the way sold
There
out.
will
So if you
just
snoozed,
be
you lose.
spoilers. Yeah.
But you can still come and watch them play, and it'll
Yeah.
be pretty interesting because
we-
there's going to be some spoil stuffs.
Yeah,
happening
there will be. There will be exciting.
Right? Because there's going to be 2 spoil things.
Yep,
Maybe.
you'll see some exciting.
Maybe.
Maybe we shouldn't be talking about it.
Maybe, oh, we're not allowed to talk about it?
No, we're allowed to talk about it, but
Yeah.
like we don't want to go
Who's
any
gonna stop me?
further than that. Also
Yeah.
that.
Who's gonna stop me? Honestly.
Thanks,
no,
like, my
so
show more rules.
we
Yeah,
have we have a 3-round tournament at Jennifer Con, and
Named after the one and only.
yeah, which is weird because last year was its 50th anniversary.
You know,
It's
time
like they
traveler.
knew.
It's fine. Wobbly wobbly, timey
Wrong
wimey.
game. Wrong game. Wrong game.
That's not a. Well, I mean.
I mean, it's 2 of our games.
Yeah.
We definitely have 2 time travel games. Kind of. We have one
Maggie
with
is a
superheroes.
loose cannon. That's true. She cannot be stopped.
Yeah, she doesn't understand the canon
They let
at
me
all. She
do
doesn't pay
so
attention
many
to lore.
things, people. I got to
Yeah.
name my own show.
What yeah, what can we talk about? Because we were specifically asked to mention it, like the tournament.
Yeah. But we're also doing a video about it tomorrow.
Oh right,
So.
super cool. Yeah, so tune into the video tomorrow.
Yep.
Where we will
Well,
have
I'm
a
not
better
gonna live
script
stream
written.
it. It's not gonna be live.
They can still tune in.
Yeah, you can tune into when I post it.
They can tune into YouTube when you post it.
She escaped the mines. That's true.
Um,
I'm just a tiny goblin running amok here. It's
What
fine,
else?
guys. I'm really just a gremlin after midnight.
Yeah.
I think we all
So
know
Put
that.
that on your business
so
card.
Spirits
Oh my
Island.
God. Okay, yeah. So
Spirit
let's make
Island.
Well, we're
some.
getting new business cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
but-
branding?
Well,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's too late. They're already ordered.
just send them to the printer.
Jen, would you do me a huge favor and
Yeah.
flip over the top card of that Explore deck?
Yeah. Let's
Because we
explore
need to
this
do our
island.
final step.
Mountains.
Mountains.
Still a goth minor.
In the
No, I'm a goth adult. They made so on the legal advice episode, which is what I really wanted to win because you know how I feel about the law, and
You fought it, but the
I
law
fought,
won.
and it did win.
Quitter. If you fun little thing about Spirit Island is if you do this, you make a little face.
Oh, you do make a little face. Show the chat, Matt. Put it on the.
It's
No,
on the-
put it right there.
I don't. What? Oh,
Use the,
sure. I'll use the.
it. Use it the way we should.
Use it the way we should by doing silly stuff. Look, and then if you do this, it's angry. Anyway,
It looks like a mad
I
cat.
mean, I guess it should go this way, but then it looks like its nose is running. Anyway,
All right, so they've explored in the
it's been
mountains.
a long week.
Oh
They
my
have
God.
explored in
It's
the
only Wednesday.
And I only have one more live stream this week.
What a week.
That's great.
That's what you get for coming back and not running away forever.
Yeah, should have just gone with it.
The air conditioning is definitely still on. So hopefully,
Oh, wow.
right.
That scared
It is
me.
entirely possible that Trevor's going to run in here soon and hit that button. But if he doesn't, whatever.
Yeah.
So there's this game.
Yeah.
Spirit Island.
Okay, so there's this game called Spirit Island. We're
Okay.
gonna play it. Let's choose a growth option.
It's going to get.
Grow that
Oh, yeah.
spirit.
So we should-
pick 2. Oh my God.
Right, yeah. Way
I
cool.
want.
So they're little, but you get to really customize what you want. Very much familiarize yourself with the innate abilities because he's really good at kicking them off. And I'm going to be able to help you with that.
I'm gonna get 4 energy and gain a
want.
card in energy. So I get 1 energy for my turn.
I
So
want
that's
to do a
one
thing.
growth option. Here's the other one. And I think I'm just gonna do a minor power. Ooh, 3. I'm too short. There we go.
Cool. I'm going to start feeding things towards Jen.
I
What
definitely.
do I want to do for my growth option?
Okay.
It's been a while since I played him. I'm going to gain a power card. We're going to start this off right.
And then I'm
So-
also gonna.
My particular spirit can't deal damage, but whenever I do deal damage enough to kill something, I
Is that
push
a
them
river? I
instead
regret that.
and
Oh.
generate extra bonus fear,
Nice.
which is nice.
I'm gonna gain a.
Somebody just subscribed to our Twitch channel.
Yeah, that's-
Or wait, no, they just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Yay.
Yay!
Yay! Maggie is the fire puppy. I'm not the fire puppy. I am the snake. Jenn's the fire puppy. She claimed it. I can't argue. Actually,
So it's a hoax.
so to get Jen to play on the show with us, I'm gonna stand up and Trevor's gonna hate me. So to get Jen to play, she made me wear a matching shirt with her. Oh, look at that full screen. That's great. So we're both wearing this shirt because
Yeah.
we are both easily distracted by dogs. Stand up and show off
True.
yours.
Oh.
Look,
I have
it's
a
you.
plain
It's a
black
lot
screen.
harder to stand up on my side.
Yeah.
I've definitely had many conversations with Maggie and with Ray and Sarah, the designers. And in mid-sentence, I will often stop and be like, "Puppy," because there's a rescue down the road, and they walk the dogs by the windows.
Really is.
It's our favorite thing ever, honestly.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, I have chosen my growth option.
A good start for the serpent is to eat and reclaim a few turns.
Plus one more per fire
to
showing,
buff
which I have one showing, so I get an extra.
Aegis?
Okay.
So one of your powers is the best defense power. Your card, sorry, you have a card in there. That is the best defense card in the game because it's the only AOE in the game.
Oh my God! Look at that art. That's so
that
cool.
art is great. You want to show it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the right
way.
Yep.
Up.
Yeah.
That looks neat.
Yeah.
A little less glare on it by doing this. There we
There
go.
you go.
Look at that.
I'm digging it. I dig it so much.
Yeah, it is a fantastic card. I think I played enough of this game. I should know. I think in the core game that this is the only AOE, like the only thing that affects more than one, like an area of land.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
there's one that consumes an entire tile, but right, we are being really slow.
Oh
about
yeah,
this.
I'm sorry.
So
I
I
got so distracted.
want to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go there.
Yep.
And Maggie, you shouldn't eat my presents yet.
I'm not going to. I did my thing. I gained 4 energy and also did a game card.
So you got
Yeah, so I'm done.
cool. You got tons of stuff.
So I went here, and
I'm only gonna be able to play one card,
Slow power that's gonna let me destroy that.
So
Gain of fear.
your special thing is super cool. You should read it to the class because I'm not going to move your board because you got a bunch of stuff on it.
Which super special
Oh.
cool part
Your
of this?
special
'Cause there's a
rules.
lot. All right.
Specifically, though, when you add presents.
Yeah.
So
when I add or remove presents after setup in the land, it goes to for each fire showing on my presents track, which I currently have 1, I get to do 1 damage to that land. If I have 2 fires showing, 2 or more showing on my presence track, I get to add a blight.
Get to. Have to.
Add a blight.
Yeah.
However, I also have blight added due to spirit effects, does not destroy your presence. So, blight
Your
is bad,
presence.
but not as bad
But
for
it does
me.
destroy our presents, just
Yes.
not yours. So,
My presence.
so stay away. But
Nope.
you're going to do a damage?
oh,
Fire
hang
everywhere.
on.
Who
Let's
are you going to do a
do.
damage to?
That invader.
Do you want to do it?
The
Which one?
explorer.
Do you want to kill him?
Yeah, if that's okay.
All right.
Y'all don't mind.
I'm
wanna-
asking you.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, that's my thought. Unless it messes with anybody else's line of logic, yeah, I'll do,
Guys,
yeah.
I'm going to explain a card real fast.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So
No,
I'm
no,
actually
wow.
gonna. I'll pull up this. Actually, no. I'll show this card. Trevor, flip the camera. Thank you, buddy.
wow, you're.
I'm bossy. I know. All right.
He's eating
So
his
because there were some
lunch.
questions, there's someone in the chat that has never played this game. So and someone's trying to explain it, but it would be easier if we did since we have the visuals with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So up here is the cost that that it is to pay for the power. So it costs 1 energy. The red circle around it indicates that it's a fast power, so it goes off immediately. And then
If it was slow,
there's
it would
also
have blue.
if it was slow, it would have blue. There's also a speed indicated here. It's a little bird. If it was slow, it would have a little turtle. There's also something that discusses the range. Yeah. So the range right there will indicate how far away you can apply the power. Usually it's based off of where you have presence. Sometimes there doesn't have to have any presence in the land for you to play it. Like this one, all that it wants is
just another player.
another player. So I'm
But
trying
for
another
example,
player.
this one requires invaders and has to be range 1 from a sacred site, which is where we have 2 presents.
Yes.
Where my particular spirit has 2 presents.
And then
might
the
be
text
full of
below will
lies.
explain what the power is. The power that Jeff was talking about for elemental,
So,
how do we say this word? Elemental ages? Okay. It says defend 2 in a target land and all adjacent lands. For every presence on your deep slumber track, defend 1 in target land and all adjacent lands. So it allows you to defend multiple areas at once,
yeah.
which is kind of a rare thing because usually you're targeting 1 land, one specific spot.
Yeah. But to do that, you have to start consuming our presents,
Oh, and the
which
elements,
is
yeah. So Jeff then mentioned that off to the side there are little elements that are shown. The elements unlock innate powers, and your innate powers are something that are specific to your spirit, and they might require different amounts of different things. So
and then I'll
Matt's
show
gonna
you on another spirit, because our boards are rough. If you were to have one sun, 2 mountain, and 2 plant element, you would get this as a bonus. So that happens on every spirit. Some of our spirits have 2. All of our spirits have 2, actually.
Yeah, all of our spirits have 2 because they're more advanced spirits. So on the simpler ones, they tend to only have 1, which Vital Strength of the Earth is one of the easier spirits to play as. He's got a low complexity. Every spirit has a different type of complexity.
Yeah, different level of complexity. And that's, a lot of that is just to do with how simple it is to pick up, not the power level of the spirits.
Cool.
Low complexity spirits are not easier to win with or harder to win with.
Yeah, no, it doesn't change.
They're not really trading wheels. They're just easier to figure out.
Yeah, they're a little more straightforward. That's all.
Which is why we're taking a very long time for our first turn.
Okay, sorry that I had to interrupt you to do that. I just thought it would be easier.
No. I was just thinking about the stream.
Okay.
What do I want to do?
So are we still good with this?
Oh yeah, we're good.
Yeah, get it.
We're good. We're all good. Everything's good.
Go wild. So I can only play
play
1 card right now. Gain 3 energy and move 1 of your target's spirits.
I'm gonna do these 2 things, and that will cost me.
I'm not gonna do that yet.
Gain 2 energy, and then it'll cost me 2 energy.
So I should go ahead and do this damage.
So,
Well,
I'm not doing
so
that either.
you have a couple of
it
options.
says when you add or move presence after setup.
So you're
I
gonna do
should be
1
able to
damage
it
now. You're gonna do 1 damage now. So you can attack. You can kill the explorer, or you can damage the town.
I'm going to be able to destroy the town anyway. Just straight up destroy.
Oh, I see.
So
Then,
that's why
that's
I was
fantastic.
going to do it to
I need to mute my
So they're
computer.
going
at
to
that.
build no matter what. So there'll still be a city there,
Yep. But
there
it'll
won't be a
just
city and a town. Yeah,
Exactly.
just a city.
So I'm going to destroy this now.
I gave you a little bit over there to throw stuff in because you're the other. You
Yeah.
can reach that side of the island. What's that?
We don't get fear for that.
Oh, this has to
No,
be
no,
range
no.
0?
Yeah,
Gotta be building.
Dang it.
We'll the first time we generate fear, which is it turns out my turn.
Are you fast?
Oh yeah, everything I do.
Nice.
Everything I'm doing now
I
is
do
fast.
kind of.
So I'm not gonna eat
I'm gonna wait until
that.
Maggie.
I like lightning
So
switch
the-
strike because it makes
Sorry,
everything
I'm
so
thinking.
fast.
Yeah, I like being fast.
Because there are people in the stream that haven't played the game before. There are no turns in this game. There are just phases. We are going
Grab
to.
Thunder Speaker for me real fast.
Sure.
Throw
Questions marks?
them up right here. And
Which side? This side?
Yeah, that side.
Blah. There you go.
All right, go wild, Jeff. He's explaining stuff in the chat.
Oh, he's explaining stuff to people.
Nice.
We're basically going to make a programming language with all of the powers that we have, all of our fast powers. And then we're going to resolve them in the order that is most advantageous to us. Hopefully, we're good enough at the math of it. And then the invaders are going to take their invader turn. And then, yeah, I'll throw a reminder down too. Yeah, smart. And then all the slow powers, and we do another program. And then time passes, and we start our round over. Everything on the board is fantastically designed because the game is complex but not difficult.
Right.
All of the individual moving pieces of the game are fairly simple and straightforward. There's just a lot of them to remember. So Jen hopefully had a hand in this because I'm going to say that she did because she's here. Did her best to design out a lot of the confusion that comes with games that are this complex.
Yeah, I mean, there were definitely things that we tried to keep in mind, like
Hey,
how
Trevor,
the board lays out, so that things go top to
Thunder
bottom,
Speaker
left
up
to right,
in the
things
bottom
like
corner.
that. So,
yeah,
there
so
are definitely lots of
Thank you.
design elements,
I'm way to get her
iconography.
out further, so I'm just gonna shift through a little bit.
Good.
You see?
Well, they're using it as reference
Yeah.
to talk
Yeah.
about stuff, so I just want to make sure they can see
And
it.
it's actually fantastic for me right now. So player their turns. You choose a growth option, you gain your energy and
Right.
possibly elements, depending on the character that you're playing. And then you choose the cards you're going to play for the round. And so that's just straightforward top to bottom.
Yep.
There's no variance in how those things play out.
Ooh,
and
solo
then-
play is really easy, actually.
Solo play is incredibly easy.
Yeah.
And the game plays really well with 2 spirits.
Solo.
Also.
Yeah.
Like just in general, but yeah, solo. It's a really, really tight game at 2 spirits. There's somebody very fast outside.
Yeah, somebody's
As
going
long
way
as the-
too fast on a
As long as the
motorcycle.
doggos are fine, I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's cool. You can race all you want.
I think I'm
We
just
ready?
going to defend 2 in a target land and all adjacent lands. I'm going to use my Elemental Aegis. I like...
Why?
Well, I don't have any good moves right now. It's all
Okay.
defense, and...
That's kind of Serpent Steel, yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess I can do this. I'll
Keep in
defend.
mind that we don't have a Ravage this turn.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Oh,
I'm
you're
like...
trying to kick off your innate powers.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess that would be the only thing I could do is kick off my innate right now, because I can only play 1 card right now because I didn't choose to place Presence.
Oh, okay.
So-
Right, so yeah.
And I don't... Yeah, I haven't unlocked anything yet, so...
Okay.
That's still my best choice, so I can get out my... Yeah, because everything else would make me... Yeah. The other one is to eat one of your presents, and you don't want me to do that yet.
Is it slow?
No.
It's fast.
It's... Yeah.
If it's slow, it would be fine, but it's not.
Yeah, it's fine. I won't eat you yet.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So now we're going to start resolving. My stuff is actually kind of passive.
This is so goofy. All right. Sorry.
So
Defending 2 there.
Yeah.
It's really worried
I
about
have
it.
generated enough elements to kick off my level 2 Night Terrors. So that's kind of a thing I do. This power says that in target land, which is this one, when powers generate fear in target land, defend 1 per fear. And that's fine. So there'll be a bunch of defense here. The reason I played this was because it gave me 2 fear. And then this also gives me 2 fear. So I'm going to generate 4 fear.
Nice.
Fear is how we get bonuses in the game. It's one of the random elements of the game. What else? I also kicked off.
That's not going to help me anyways.
I can turn up face down fear cards, but I don't have any yet. It's modular. The game island changes depending on the number of players and the amount of fear and the amount of blight, which are your win and lose mechanics, kind of, are proportional to the number of players. So 4 times the number of players is our fear pool. Every time we generate 12 fear, we get a fear card, which is a bonus. Every time we get 3 fear cards, the game gets easier. Our objective goalposts move closer to us.
So right now we're at terror level 1, and our victory condition is completely clearing out the island.
Yeah.
As we generate fear and these cards move down, then eventually we would shift this over to the side of the board, and then our victory condition would just be cities
Destroy the buildings.
and basically destroy the buildings. What is that?
And then tier 3 is
well,
destroy
I was
just the cities.
considering the concept of if I absorb one of Jen's.
Can
like-
you? Oh, you can
Well,
just
yeah.
grab it
I mean,
from
I've got
wherever.
a stack of
Yeah,
3
you definitely
here.
should.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
great.
I'm gonna do that to Jen instead because I don't know
Instead.
why, but I wasn't thinking about Jen. I already paid 1 for the other one, so.
Wow.
Not in the mean way. I just wasn't. I don't know, man. In a mean way, I guess.
Harsh.
A little bit in the
Way
middle.
harsh, Tay. Is that you that says that?
Yeah, constantly.
Thank God. I kept saying that, and people were like, "What are you talking about?"
Ooh.
I'm slow, so
I have a question about your special ability.
yeah.
It's
What's up?
when your presence is added or removed, or when you remove it.
No, it's when it's add or move.
Or move,
Not
not
remove.
remove. Boo. I thought I misheard and heard you
No,
say remove.
'cause
I was like,
add or
oh, if you
move-
eat that
I
now,
know,
like
then I
that
did
would have been
another
super
now.
cool.
I'm already doing extra
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
over
yeah.
here because why
It
not?
still would
It's
have
not
been
happening.
super cool.
All right,
So I resolved all my fast powers.
Okay, you got fast as well?
gain 3
Yep.
energy. Boom. Move 1 target spirit's presence from the board to your deep slumber track. Absorbed or presence cannot be returned to play. Target spirit gains 1 element and 1 energy. So you can gain an element of your choice. I don't think there's any elements that would help you right now.
Oh, that's almost certainly not true. You have 2 fire. No, you need a
Yeah.
lot more fire.
Yeah, she would need 2 more
Yep,
fire.
I would need
to
2
get-
elements to start getting anywhere.
Yeah. Slowly but surely I'll unlock
Yep,
some stuff.
that's okay.
Yeah, but you're going to be able to kick that off constantly.
I can kick off my innate with speed, which is slow. Slow.
Well,
That's okay. So that was all of our fast powers.
that's all of our fast powers. So now we're going to
Okay.
move on to the
Invader
phase. So we're going to check to see if we have any fear cards that are bonuses.
Oh,
To resolve,
get your
we don't.
energy.
We have nothing to move
give you an
from
energy.
Ravage to discard.
Oh,
we have
you
nothing
give me
to
one
move from
additional.
build to
Okay,
Ravage.
thank
We have to move from explore to build. So we're going to build in the mountains. So in all of the mountains that are that contain a white piece, any white piece, we're going to build a building, and one of them is going to be a city.
Yeah, sorry.
Jen, can you reach?
Yeah.
We need a city there and a
Oh,
town
you
there.
gave me. I
Oh, I
didn't
give you
realize
everything.
gave me towns too.
And then we need a city where you live.
No,
I'm sorry.
they forgot how to build here.
Nope, we're not playing with the expansion. And then we're going to explore in the sand. So Jen, if you can help me, I think it's going to be all of them. Maggie, you can help too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I figured you had
While
enough to
we're
do with
putting
chat
these
while we were
out,
doing this. It was
Do you want to explain how exploring works, how you know where to put things?
yeah, so exploring
I'm
is
a genius, that's how I know.
any land that matches the land type that's on the explore
And
track
is adjacent
here.
to a...
Adjacent or containing any building, only buildings, not explorers, or a boat, which is
Yeah.
any coastal land. So they come in these coves. Technically, it's an island, everything's coastal. These are coves where they are going to land their boats. So they can always come from outside.
Say
So
coves
for
again.
example,
Coves.
on this
Except for
tile
the
here,
Coves.
we put one
Coves.
here
Calves.
because it's
Calves.
next to the
Calves.
ocean, and then we put one here because it's adjacent to a land with buildings.
And that's it for them. Do we have any slow powers to kick
I do.
off?
I do.
Yeah. Who wants to go first? What do
Go
they
for
do?
Fight me.
She said fight me,
I did
probably.
say fight. I did say fight me. I've
Leave
got a
it to
fire
Maggie
and a
to
mountain, which unlocks serpent
Fighting
rouses
and
and anger. For each fire and mountain you have, deal 1 damage to one town or city,
Okay.
which is really helpful because I can't kill anything
What was
right
it?
now.
For each fire, you have deal 1 damage. to-
Fire and mountain. So does that mean 2 damage or 1 damage for every combo pair?
For each
I
combo.
lose for each combo.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I get to ping this city for 1, which doesn't do anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, it has to be adjacent to me, so it's got to be to range 0.
Oh,
So that-
it's nothing.
Oh, range
That's
0.
I mean, it's an innate power. It kicked
Yeah.
off, but that's fine.
That's fine.
You started moving closer to your goals, which is eat everyone's presents, make the game very hard.
Okay. That's my discard pile.
I like busting
Sounds like a
cards.
Maggie goal. Yep.
And Jen,
All right.
your
so
card says
I'm going to use asphyxiating smoke.
cough,
And-
cough, 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 cough.
So I'm going to generate a fear.
So that card just generates a fear all on its own.
Yep.
Games can take 60 minutes to 90 minutes, but when we play, 2 hours. No, I'm
Well,
just kidding.
I mean,
Well,
it might.
depending
We're
on
also
the
explaining.
complexity, because
Yeah.
there's so many different levels you can add to the game, that will also scale.
It also
how long
depends
it
on
takes.
who you're playing with.
And I'm going to destroy a town.
And that generates a fear. So whenever
Yes,
we
it
destroy
does.
a building, we
Spirits
generate
can-
some amount of fear.
Yeah.
Towns generate 1, cities generate 2. The easy way to remember this is because of the wonderful design choices that have been made. It's HP -1. So explorers have one figure on their miniature.
Mm-hmm.
So they have 1 hit point, they deal 1 damage. Towns have 2 figures, 2 buildings.
Cube. So pop them over in the
I
close-up.
can.
So I'm going to real fast explain, because somebody asked, can the spirits die? So technically speaking, spirits can die. If they ever lose all of their presence on the board, if any one spirit ever loses all of their presence on the board, they die.
Well, and we all lose.
And we all lose.
But
It
so
is a
yes,
lose
they
function.
can, but also.
Yeah.
So explorers have 1 figure on their miniature. They have 1 hit point. They deal 1 damage. They generate 0 fear when they are killed. Towns have 2 buildings. They have 2 hit points. They generate 2 hit points. Deal 2 damage. Generate 1 fear when they are killed. And cities have 3 figures on their miniature. Deal 3 damage. Have 3 hit points. Generate 2.
And then when dealing damage, you can actually rotate these around to
Oh yeah, they're
represent
fantastically
number
designed.
of
So when they're
hits
standing
or
up,
less.
it's at full health. If it's facing this way, it's at 2 health. If it's facing this way, it's at 1 health. And if it's dead, it's dead. It goes back in the box.
Yep.
It goes back to the box.
It's all set.
So
For them,
also
it's
the
whatever.
way that somebody mentioned this already in the chat, but the way that you lose presence as a spirit is if your land gets blighted. If a land where you have presence gets blighted, then you lose the presence that you have there.
Yeah, and blight is representing damage to the island. So it is like the
It
invaders.
looks like toxic, gooey grossness.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's meant to be kind of
Chuck is
generic.
gonna love this.
Oh yeah,
I-
that's real tiny. And
It's
gonna,
so tiny.
Yeah,
It's just a
There
little
it is.
bumpy, gross dude.
there you go.
Blight.
It represents.
Where did I grab it from? Who wants to guess?
right here.
I'm just kidding.
We have a record. We can go back. It represents like cutting down a forest or strip mining in the mountains or damming of rivers or things like that. Damage to the land. Strangely enough, one of these spirits does damage to the land. Jen, you're always
hey,
the traitor.
Not always.
Don't let her innocent demeanor.
True.
Anyway.
She's often betrayed me.
Round,
I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
round 2. We're done with slow powers.
No, I can push a Dahan, but
There aren't any.
There
It has to be in the same line.
oh, you're right.
So
Yeah,
there
there
are
are
none.
none. Yep.
Cool. Grab your reminder token, and a year has passed, and we go into growth phase.
I'm gonna place
again.
some presents because I'm tired of not being able to place presents.
I'm gonna place this because I want to get 2.
Move a present. I don't want to move it. I want to place it.
Food.
Oh, I guess technically I could have done a damage to that, but it wouldn't have mattered.
I can't
Reset.
do
Yeah, it would reset.
Yep.
Yeah, and at the end of the round, all of the cities and towns and everything go back to full health because a year has gone by.
So they're building in the. So they're gonna ravage in the mountains.
Oh, they are definitely going to ravage in the mountains.
And build.
So Maggie is going to be hopefully good about that.
I'm gonna just wreck it. Don't worry.
Are you just going to do all the damage?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, maybe I should have planned ahead. It's fine.
Maybe I should have looked at my cards.
Maybe I should have looked at my cards a little.
Gather up to 2. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna play this. So I want to add.
So it's gonna deal.
I'm gonna add another presence. I care about sacred sites, at least kind of medium, sort of. So I'm going to
damage.
add
Well,
a
hey
presence
now.
here.
I can. Oh no, that's a city.
I'm not gonna be able to add enough presents to like, cause
And
I
I gain
haven't
a power
unlocked any
card.
more play.
When you gain power cards, some of our growth options allow us to gain powers. You pull 4 off the top of the deck and choose the one that you like the best, discarding the rest and denying all other players those cards. But you can choose minor powers, which just get added to your hand, or you can choose major powers, which just get added to your hand, but you have to forget one of the powers you already know forever, and then it's gone from the game forever.
Oh, it doesn't
That's
have blight.
really,
I do
really
like
good.
this one.
Whew. This
I'm gonna
spirit's
pick
tough.
this one up. And then I'm gonna get rid of this minor power.
That's really good for you.
So one thing that you can do, which is really fun and something that I just did, the first thing I did when I took my turn was I gained a minor power, and I gained one that was like good, but like not my favorite. It was the best option out of what I had, but I basically did it just so when I got a major power, I had something that I wanted to discard,
yeah, just something to burn.
something to burn.
Oh,
gain
I
3
can
energy.
make this work. Haha. Okay.
So I did that, and I
So-
got to get an energy too, and now I'm gonna
What
place this presence.
Do y'all
And I'm
think about
actually
this?
gonna place this presence.
So through some shenanigans, I should be able to target this land, and I can
No.
push this
so
invader. It
mad.
still doesn't help.
I don't have a sacred site. This is useless.
Yeah.
I hate not reading everything because I move too fast.
Yeah. You also, like, you're in a very precarious position because if you die, we lose.
I'm not gonna die.
I mean, you have 2 presents on the map.
I have one presence on the map and one that has yet to be placed.
Right. So you effectively have 2 presents on the map. What is your range for adding presents?
Range 3.
Okay.
So I mean,
But you
I
can
would
add
like
where
to
there's blight,
handle
that's the
some
trick.
stuff here, but like I have
I'm really
nothing that
trying
will
to
allow
work
me
on
to
this.
handle some stuff there except for defending, and I can only defend up to 2 because I can only play 1 card this turn.
Heyo.
I think that
go
one's
here.
a lost cause.
Okay, so I can go here.
Oh my God,
Through some
Jenn.
shenanigans. It's gonna put blight. It's gonna kill your sacred site.
It's fine. I don't need the
Don't-
sacred cipher
Is
targeting
that
right
okay?
now.
Because I
Yeah,
can
but
go,
like don't eat a sacred site when I could be eating him.
But I can go here and push this out.
I'm
So
gonna
that-
handle that. I have that.
You've got
handled. That's
that?
about the only thing I can
Okay,
do. If you're
cool.
gonna do that,
I could
there's another one over there.
get-
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get over here. Then can I do that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'll
then-
mark that. I definitely have that one handled.
Okay, sorry, didn't
No,
realize.
no,
that.
that's fine. I wasn't being clear.
So I'll go over here. I'm gonna be able to push this.
Wait, is there a better option that you could be making? Because if I can place there, I can defend 2 there, and with the help of the Dahan, that land won't blight. So if there's a better choice that you can be making,
Wherever she goes, she's going to
I'm
add
gonna
blight.
throw blight.
I know that's why I'm asking you.
You're also gonna
because we
kill
have
that
over
thing.
here.
Well, I'm not gonna kill it. I'm just gonna push it.
Yeah, we have over here that also
Don't you
needs
do 1
help,
damage
and I
per
can't reach
fire?
it.
Can't get over there. Okay. What?
Don't you do 1 damage per fire exposed on your board?
Yes. Sorry, I was looking at the card in my hand, which is to push.
So just by putting it there, you're going to like that spot will add blight. And you'll kill the thing on it.
1, 2. So I could get over here in between this nonsense. If you
Yeah,
want.
That's
if
pretty
you
good.
can get over there, that's better.
Alright,
because
so I'll go here because
yeah.
there's no Dahan on this one.
Okay.
And
So-
in doing so, I'm actually showing 2. So I'm gonna do 2 damage.
Yep. So 2 damage ends a blight, and you kill the thing.
Oh, that makes this card useless.
And then, well, it's not. Is it in the same spot?
Yes.
That's range 0.
Um,
It's still fear.
I can do 1 damage at range 1 and like pick off that ogre. If that's better.
Yeah. I mean, that's still pretty good.
It's slow. It's not fast.
It's slow, but what you can do is actually clear this completely.
Well, I could. You know what? I can still use this, and I'll just push him instead. That's fine, and that'll clear that land.
Yeah.
That still works.
Okay. We
Cool.
ready to... Did you guys already take care of your stuff?
And we added a blight.
Take
Makes
care
this
of?
work.
No, that was just her adding presence.
Okay.
Because that character is madness.
Yeah. Sorry. There's a
No,
lot going on.
You're totally fine. That's why you get to play that character, and I didn't want to. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could place presents faster. That would help me. Crush the settlers. I'm trying.
So we ready for powers?
Yeah. I am going to activate. Hold on. I'm
Tara's
gonna
in the
activate this
chat.
here.
Yay, Tara!
Hey, Tara. I have defend 2 in both of these lands from this.
Rock on.
So this is handled, and the Dahan will kill them because I want the Dahan to kill, not me. And I'm going to well, because I can't kill.
No. I
If
like
kill,
that you
then-
explained it because we cared.
If target land has buildings,
We do care.
I deal
We're Care Bears.
1 fear for each Dahan, so I generate another fear.
Nice.
And
like that.
I have definitely triggered something. I have only triggered the lowest level of this, but that's fine. I just add a fear because that's how I do.
That's how I do.
Cool. That's the end of my fast stuff.
Oh, did I get a fear when I destroyed the building there?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. I am defending 2 here, which will stop it from blighting.
And
Nice.
clear it, which is nice.
Yeah, because they'll fight back.
Yeah.
So give
Well,
me another fear.
no,
Well,
not
not
yet.
yet.
Let's
Yeah,
play it out.
I know. And then I'll also defend 1 here. It's just in adjacent lands.
Yeah, it's worth
so,
doing.
And I will trigger this, but that's a slow power.
Cool.
Okay.
So,
wait, I actually have a fast
you're right.
power this
Ooh.
time. So I'm going to generate 2 fear.
Great. We are 1 fear away from our
card.
first fear card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teamwork. And then I'm going to push an explorer. Well, it's technically 1 explorer per terror level, but we're at terror level 1. So I'm going to push 1 explorer from target land to adjacent lands without your presence.
What's the next line of that?
If there are no such adjacent lands, plus 2 fear, but there are
Oh,
definitely options. So
Right.
we can either send them to the wetlands or into the other mountains, which seems like not
Other
the
mountains
right
is
call.
Other mountains is
that
probably
mountain-
the best call because it's
already
not
a
going.
crapshoot. Like, it's going to get fear anyway.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Okay.
it's gonna get blight anyway.
Sure.
So
because the wetlands
then-
might come up.
yeah,
fine.
it won't come up for a second.
And this technically gives me Firestorm, because that land has blight. 1 damage per 2 fire you have, but there's nothing
Well,
there to
hold on.
damage.
Well,
You could trigger that first and just kill him rather than push him. Or actually, you can do that and kill that guy because that's range 0, and then he won't build the thing.
yeah, it doesn't have to be the same land that you're active in.
That you're doing the other thing.
That's
it actually
true.
has to be a land
That's
with
true.
blight.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, was that it had blight. So yeah, let's
Yeah,
just,
kill him.
Yeah.
Because now we don't have to
Love
deal with
that.
building there. That's actually
yep,
really
that's
great.
way better. Good call.
And you only had 3 fire, right? Okay, so you didn't get your other slow and 8 power. Cool.
No, I
Is
need
that
4
it for
that.
fast?
That's all I got.
Cool.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, so now we slide this over to Ravage. We don't have any fear cards. So that has defend how many?
2.
So they 1 damage gets through, which is not enough for blight. Anytime they deal 2 or more damage, they add blight. It's the first time it's coming up.
3 damage. When Dahan dies, they both die.
Nope, the Dahan just gets wounded. Dahan have 2
So
hit
break
points.
that down because this is the first time we've actually
sorry.
encountered this.
So, in this particular mountain, there is a town and an explorer, which is equal to 3 hit points, which means 3 damage. Maggie has granted them
Defend 2.
defend 2, which means only 1 of their damage gets through. If at any point they deal 2 or more damage, they add blight. The Dahan have 2 hit points and deal 2 damage, but they only retaliate unless otherwise noted by a card. So the bad guys fight first, then the Dahan fight back. So in this situation, 1 damage goes out, it wounds one of the Dahan. Thank you, Jen.
No problem.
And the Dahan fight back and deal 4 damage to them, killing them.
1, 2, 3.
which gets us our final fear.
Yeah,
Because we
Maggie.
kill the thing. We don't get the fear card until next round, but that's okay because I'm the guy that lets us look at the fear cards. So we get to plan around them. Normally you don't get to. So that's that one spot. Here they have defend 2.
I defend 1, 2.
So they have defend 3, so they deal no damage. The Han fight back. We choose where the damage goes, and of course we're going to kill that town, which generates another fear. Here they deal 3 damage. 3 damage is enough to blight, and if blight is ever added to a land, every spirit there loses 1 presence. Here they deal 4 damage, killing the Dahan and adding blight. Here they deal 6 damage, adding blight, and that's it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a rough one. I think you may have some ability to return blight.
Oh, what?
I don't know if you do. I don't think we have any way to return blight.
I don't think so.
So we better act fast.
But I've got a slow power that is not
So that's
useful.
Ravage. And
wait.
then build
Still not useful.
in the sand. So we're going to build in the sand. Jen, any spot containing a white piece is going to get a building. Town, if there's...
Somebody asked what an adversary does.
Hello?
Adversary?
Adversary. So when you play against adversaries, it's an enhanced version of the invaders. So it makes them have different goals that they have and different ways that they work.
There, you killed it.
So you can play against Sweden, England, and
Brandenburg, Prussia in the first, in the base game.
So, for example, Sweden adds free healthcare, universal healthcare, so that if the Han are ever outnumbered by invaders, they will turn into an invader because they want free healthcare. That is just one example of how the invader or the adversary aspect works against you.
Yeah, there are cards that are in the game that are all based on alternate history versions of these countries, and they have different scenarios and rules on them that tell you how to set up or how to change the game as you're working your way through.
Excuse me.
Wow.
I yawned
It gets
so
very
bad.
warm in here because the air conditioning
does.
is very loud, so we can't, the mics pick it up, and we don't get to have joy in our lives. Oh,
And that's why during the RPG I drink Monster so that I
hey,
not
Brandon.
sleepy. Oh, Schmonster.
Schminster. Creatures.
I'm gonna reclaim cards.
Yeah, we're in growth phase. No, did anyone have any slow powers?
I did have a slow power, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay, and you didn't have any slow powers?
No.
Wonderful, okay.
Nope, we're good.
We're gonna make sure.
Time passes, he's healed.
Yeah, so now I want to do the thing again. Where do I want to
So I
go?
picked this one. And then I'm gonna place
I'm
presents.
gonna gamble on a silly thing.
Oh, I should have gained a power card last turn.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go here because I'm gonna try to defend Maggie because she is playing it real loose.
Listen, I don't know what I'm doing.
Trying very desperately to die in this game. So I'm gonna
I
add
just
presents at
whispered
range
that,
1.
and that probably sounded really creepy. I don't
What
want
was
to
it?
die. I said I want to die, and but I don't.
So gothy.
I can't help it.
One of these cards wasn't properly faced in here. It's fine. We're not marking cards, I swear. Wink.
All right, where do I place this fella? What's coming up?
I
Sands?
really need more.
Anybody going to be doing a lot of damage this turn?
I'm incapable of doing it, so no.
So I will hold on to that card for a while.
The Ravage is going to be in the sands, huh? So that's less useful for me. I really need to take
so I can
this
play 2
because
cards. Maybe I should do that.
you're in this.
I can still only play
What do I
one.
want this? Land is a mountain. Target land has the Han.
I love it when we talk to ourselves.
I know, we get really quiet.
Yeah, sure. Trevor's gonna love that. All right.
These idiots. Okay. I'm going to try to make up for
Does anyone want elements?
Loosey
Jenn's
goosey.
way.
Ooh, maybe?
You want some elements?
Maybe I want some elephants.
I got to eat your stuff. Give
I
you
can-
that.
That's fine. You can eat this boy.
Yay. I'm eating it.
Nom,
Nom, nom, nom, nom, nom. Delicioso.
I hate us.
All right,
No,
I
you
am
don't.
totally game for input on what's the most
Oh,
useful right now based on what y'all have.
Okay, so here's the things that I'm doing. I'm going to hold on to this because it's not actually useful for me now. I picked up a
that was a
remove
mistake.
blight card but it's not particularly useful. I am running low on cards, but reclaiming right now is not the best thing. So I'm also mostly slow. I'm gonna generate some fear, but not a lot of it.
Over here. Let's get wild.
Or do I want to play this?
Okay.
Does this have a
I like don't know where to place
No, this has
presents.
nothing
I
about
like,
it.
but none of my cards are really like.
Yeah,
You specifically want to place presents where you can hit the most. Like, so we know that there's going to be a ravage.
I know if I place where the ravage is, I can't defend any. So if I placed here, it would be bad. It would be a mistake. I would definitely.
Yeah, but you can
get
place
heated.
here and hit all the adjacent ones. You
Oh,
can't,
you
can't
want me
go
to do
there
my
'cause
defend
it can't
card?
be with blight.
Right.
I know.
So do you?
But if I do my defend card, I'm not eating you. I only have access to one card right now.
That's fine.
You would prefer?
To not blight a bunch? Yeah.
Do you want me to hang back for a turn so I don't put more blight on the board at the moment?
I want you to go hard. You're the fire. Bring the
But
fire.
if I hang back, I can reclaim, gain a power card, and gain an energy. Because I don't think these cards are.
What do they do?
Okay, so I've got Flame's Fury.
Sure.
Target spirit gains 1 energy. Target spirit does +1 damage with each damage dealing power they use this turn. So I'd like to hold that back for when someone's doing.
We're not those kinds of spirits. So you can increase
Right.
my damage because I'm going to deal damage. It doesn't stick. I deal damage, but then instead of killing the thing, I push it. So
Sure.
it does increase my damage.
Okay.
I just don't kill with it. I just
Right.
push everything off to one side.
Push it.
Otherwise, I've got Flash Fires, which is slow, and it does 1 damage and a fear. Which the fear
But
is
you can
good,
also-
but
But you can also target yourself with the increased damage and make that deal
sure.
2
I
damage.
just feel bad because I'm putting a bunch of blight on the board, and I feel like it's prohibiting Maggie from being able to place.
Oh, it's not.
Okay.
Nope. The only thing stopping me is myself. I promise you.
You didn't pick a growth option yet.
I didn't yet because I wanted to see if y'all wanted me to hold back, in which case I would reclaim. But if you want me to push forward, I can.
Yeah, keep doing you.
Yeah, keep doing you. I picked up a card specifically to help counter that.
Alright,
Also, the harder you push, eventually you get to start pulling blight back off the board. Your slow power will eventually enable you to remove blight. So you actually you're bad because you're a wildfire, right? So
Right.
you're gonna
Right.
you're gonna make a whole bunch of things and make us very scared, and then eventually, if you've pushed hard enough, be able to pull that stuff back. So you should-
Thematically, the idea of a wildfire going through, clearing the brush, and then the undergrowth
exactly
comes up.
Exactly. So it's
I
actually
just-
important for you to get that down pat early
Right.
while we still have the blight to lose.
Yep. That is true.
Because then you start self-maintaining.
Okay. I can do that then. Let's see here. So I
Are you
could.
making fun of me or is chat?
It's chat. I'm watching
Move
chat
3.
chat argue whether or not chat was right or wrong about something.
Ooh, what?
So there was a typo that Jeff did, but 2 people know the game really well. So
Jeff, how dare you?
it was Jeff and I don't know who
So I
Matt
could go
Saw
out
is.
here if y'all are
Sounds
okay with
familiar.
that, and I'll do 2 damage, which will get rid of that town. And then I'll do a
wait,
damage
if
with
you
my
can-
card.
Those are handled, and I'll tell you why. Because she's
I can't. It's not going to defend enough to
it
handle
defends too.
that. It defends 2 in target land and all adjacent lands.
Right. So you're defending 2 here, 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 here.
Okay, never
Right.
mind.
It's
you're
not a sacred site, right?
Yep.
So
So
here, here.
and the rest of them don't matter because
I'm not getting
they're not
damage
ravaging there.
Okay.
But by doing that, the Daham will fight back and kill everything in both of these lands. So we can just ignore this and this.
Okay, so you've got that all
This
taken
is
care of.
bad, but you don't want to go there.
Metsala, everybody is somebody. Don't say that you're nobody.
This is bad because if you go there, you're going to F us up. But I don't know that it matters. I was kind of hoping Maggie was going to help.
Wow, okay, fight me.
I mean, I can go.
There is
Punch Matt.
another option,
You're
which
gonna
is
watch Maggie punch Matt in the face.
there is
I
another.
can go
hold on.
here instead.
Actually,
I can deal 1
That's
damage.
going to do 2 blight, and then that's going to cascade.
yeah, we don't want that. What you could do instead is actually, if Maggie goes here, she defends this one, and then you can go here and clear that,
Okay.
which saves both of us.
How do
Deal.
you feel about that?
That is
So-
probably the most optimal move,
Okay.
I think.
So I'm going to go.
Think?
I'm going to go here. And
Yeah,
Not
there you
where
go.
you are, because I don't want to put blight down where you are.
So this happens on your.
Right, so
your
when
growth.
I add or move my presence after setup, I'm gonna do 2 damage.
Uh huh. So you deal 2 damage. So you add blight, but you kill this.
Yep. And then I add 1 blight.
Yep.
Yep, yep. And I'm still going to hold this back because I don't need to pump this because there's only an explorer left.
Okay. What
And
does
I
it,
gain a power card.
what does it do? Because I don't think it's come up yet. What does it do to Dahan? Does it attack Dahan at all? The fire?
Blazing Presence?
Yeah.
It just says do 1 damage.
Okay. Generally, no.
So I need to gain a
You want a major or minor?
minor.
Okay.
Please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, and I'm just going to play the rest of the cards in my hand because why not? And that's going to do some things.
How do y'all feel if I gain Elemental Boon and then we can just start
Yes,
throwing elements around?
Yeah.
Throw them elements.
Great.
I love that.
Yep.
Thanks.
So,
That
Matt
card's from
Tullis
last
says
turn, right?
no only to the land and the
This
invaders.
is the card I'm about to play this turn.
Oh, okay. Well, you can play 2 cards this turn now. Do you want to play
Yes.
Elemental Boon?
Oh, I could.
Like,
No, I can't. I don't have the presence for it. I don't have the presence for it.
The presence for it?
I'm sorry, the
Energy.
energy for it.
I was like,
Oh, well.
I am very
No,
misunderstanding
energy,
Elemental Boon
energy.
at this point.
Woo! It costs 1.
Yeah, that's fine. I get it. That's fine. We'll pop this off next round.
Tara said punching punching is one way to increase viewership. It works for hockey, right? Because I threatened to punch you. And then
I did
she
it.
said just
I don't even react to it anymore.
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
know.
I'm going to punch you, and I'm like, and okay.
I won't punch you.
we're good.
I've never punched you.
This is actually really important because I
Probably.
don't know if it came up during the RPG stream. How pretty is this art?
So
Can we talk about this arts?
It's real pretty.
it is really pretty.
Adam did a really, really, really
They're,
nice
they're
job.
outstanding. We have some more to
Matt did a
hang.
real good job of
The-
hanging them.
Oh, I
the
don't care
hippo
about
is
that-
my
that
favorite
praise.
one, which you can't see
I
that
love
well
the
right
hippo.
now.
Yeah, it's behind Jen, but it's behind Jen like in a. Yeah,
In
it's,
like
it's
a
out of the
corner,
shot.
it's not
Did that
gonna
help?
Let me adjust the camera.
No,
Chuck
God,
won't
no.
mind. It'll
Yeah,
be
just
fine.
smack the camera as hard as
It'll
you
be
can.
fun. I had to lean back so that Tara could see my
Think I
shirt
heard
because
it?
she was like, "I like Jen's shirt." I was like, "Oh, do you?" Like,
So
you don't say.
yeah, I'm just really happy with the art. It also sounds better because they are also sound dampening panels.
We're pro.
I am going to. We're ready to start resolving.
Yeah. And mine's
Yeah, let's
slow.
resolve
So initially, I'm going to add a fear because I just do, and also I don't have that. But target spirit gains an element they have at least one of. Does that help? It can be anybody.
Oh,
and
give me
if-
a mountain.
Okay. What does it? What does it do
Oh,
for
hang
you?
on, hang on, hang on. I can kill this.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, because
Go
if
for
I
it. Yeah.
because
Gaining,
I have a
so here
fire
are the
here.
options.
gaining 1 doesn't help me any right now.
If I gain, because it can be me, I can flip this card over and we can start planning around it.
Oh,
Or
Yeah.
we can just kill a thing.
Those
they're
are
both really great options.
Both better options than what I
leave
have.
it up to the two of you to argue
You
about.
want to kill a thing?
I always want to kill stuff.
Good.
But
No, that's fine. Do it. That's it. You did it.
It's slow, but I'm defending there, so it's not gonna.
Oh my god.
Well, then you do your thing. You can't do that. Can you
All
give
right.
a duplicate element?
It has to be one that you're already generating.
Oh, well, yeah, I am already generating that. So yes, you can give a duplicate element, is what you're telling me.
I am duplicating one of the elements.
Yes.
I can only,
Sorry,
yes.
I
if
can
somebody
only
else-
do that thing.
Let me explain this thing.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you this, Chad.
Oh, that makes better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my if I generate 3 moons, target spirit, which is any, the target spirit is any. Target spirit gains an element they have at least one of. If I give it to myself, I would give myself at least 1 wind. Oh, I'm not generating wind anyway.
Yeah, you are.
I lied. Oh, I am. You're right. If I give
Show the
myself at least
card.
1 wind, I can't. It's my player board.
No. Show them the elemental card that you can gain from.
I can't. It's on my player board.
Oh, okay.
Like it's here, and if I move this,
Disaster.
everything's disastrous. If I get 1 more wind, I can turn any face down fear card face up. It resolves normally, but it allows us to plan around it because normally it's just a blind bonus that we get.
Yeah.
Because one of the great things about the design of this game is
Right.
that the randomized elements, the really randomized elements, are all positive things.
Yep.
It's the fear cards, which are bonuses, and it's the power cards,
Yep.
which are bonuses. Right? The invaders, there's an amount of randomness to that, but there's less than a dice roll. Like, it's mathable, kind of.
Yeah.
It's mathable within a margin of error. But yeah,
I'm fine with Maggie just
Well,
outright.
she'll have. So here's the thing. Since it's slow, she'll probably, if that thing magically dies because of this, something's going to get built in the wetlands that she can kill, so whatever.
so that's fine.
She has multiple
I
targets.
have to have, no, it's got to be range 0. Don't have multiple targets.
Ah.
If we want that to go off, it has to be that place. But I'm cool with knowing the fear anyways. Also, chat made a really good point and said that I'm probably going to blame them. I'm going to ask a question and then just be like, chat wanted to know.
We also don't have any other fast powers that are active, so this fear card is irrelevant to us because we can't plan around it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you the mountain.
Yeah.
No, it's slow. Your power's slow.
Okay.
You're just going to get the mountain fast.
Want to kill.
I know you want. You can.
Must kill.
Do we have any other fast powers? You're going to do your.
Yeah, so it's just a defend. So I'm defending 2 in target land and all adjacent lands for
Just
every
here.
presence on
That's
my
just that,
slumber
yeah.
track. Defend 1 in target land and all adjacent lands. So I'm actually defending 3 in all of those areas.
That's fantastic.
Cool.
That's really great.
You're
Cool.
welcome.
What is this out here?
That's
That's where she's
those,
defending.
Those are the 2 that matter because sand is ravaging.
Do you want me to
all.
flip it over?
I do. I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't like this side?
No, this is the side for when you're defending. This is the side for a reminder that you're doing a spirit power there.
I just rolled my eyes to the back of my brain.
Wow.
You're right, though.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's harsh. Okay, so all the fast powers are resolved.
Did the design.
We
Can't-
resolve
can't
our
unlearn
fear
these
card.
things once
I
you've
know.
actually built them
This
into the game.
This is great for us right now. Awesome.
Yeah.
Each player removes 1 explorer from an inland land. So inland is defined as not coastal. So if we remove from wetlands, they won't build anything.
Yeah,
So I'm going to get rid of this boy.
Oh, so I can get rid of that boy, you get rid of that boy.
We can do this one and this one too. That
Like
one's already
just-
got a thing. They're going to build anyway there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
might as well just clear these, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we have less things to deal with.
Matt, Maggie, and Jen, do you or anyone else at GTG play on Tabletop Simulator?
So my friend Patrick, who was
Oh,
on our stream
Patrick.
at PAX East,
Patrick's the best.
I'm playing in
gonna be a Gen
a
Con.
D&D game. Yeah, he's making the trip to his first Gen Con, and that guy is like way a nerd and kind of got me into modern board gaming because I took a long time off because I played
Matt
a
gets really
collectible
jaded.
card game,
Called,
something that we're not going to talk about.
does
for-
it start with an M and end
some-
with an adjective?
Yeah, of course. In grade school,
All
middle
these
school,
nerds.
and then high school happened, and I was like, yeah, but girls. And then
Oh yeah, math lead over here. Yeah,
Listen.
the girls. I'm sorry.
I did fine. Anyway, I'm divorced now, by the way.
Oh no, I love Katie. I like her more than you. Just kidding.
I interpreted that as you like Katie more than I like Katie, and I was like, weird. This is not the time for
No,
that.
I've told you multiple times.
Patrick, we were playing an RPG on Roll20, and he was like, one of our friends was just being late and slept in, and he's like, what if I bought everyone who's in this chat Tabletop Simulator so we could play Spirit Island?
Oh my god.
And then by the time we finished downloading it, our friend had come out. We never got to play. But, so I do, but kind of,
Yeah.
but also I don't have any time ever
I know,
to
that's
play.
my problem.
Like, I have people here that I can play the game with. If I tell
I barely
Paul
get to
at
play
any
real
point,
games. Like,
if I tell Paul at any point, like, hey, do you want to play some Spirit Island? He's like, yes.
ooh.
How much? What?
Matt Sala says, if you join, I host spirits all the time. Also, Unnamed Rock said, ... wow, ... I'm pretty sure that's because I said that I like Katie more than Matt.
Yeah.
You haven't met Katie, she's awesome.
She's pretty great. I'm hoping she can make it out to the weekend of Gen Con. She won't be there Thursday or most of Friday. But anyway, we have resolved our fear.
Yep.
So this slides over into discard, and this slides into Ravage. So we have some Ravage to resolve. So this is bad, because this adds Blight here, and we have our first Cascade of the game. Where do you want it to go?
Not my way.
Okay, so I'm going to put it, they're all your way. It's around you.
But I mean, like, not directly in.
So I'm going to put it here because
Yeah.
there's nothing there. And hopefully we can keep everything out of there.
That sounds good.
So that dealt 3 damage. We added Blight. Anywhere that you add Blight, you add it and then add it to one more adjacent spot.
Maggie is typing and occasionally looking in my direction.
I'm
Making me real nervous.
No. I wouldn't stare at you if I was talking about you. I'm looking away from Matt.
Here,
She's talking about Matt is what's happening.
great. Here, they deal 1 damage, which is not enough to Blight, and the Dahan kill him. Here they deal 3 damage, but Maggie has to defend 3, and the Dahan kill everybody, which adds a fear, Jen. Here, the same thing happens.
More fear.
More fear. Give us the fear. And over here, the bad. That's just 6 damage. Can you please add a blight for me, because I can't reach that side of the board.
I'm sorry. Wait, where?
Right there.
The bad.
Yep, the bad.
And now we go into build in the wetlands. So now, because of our pre-planning and luck, we don't build in
pre-planning.
free of this place. Totally free.
Totally.
So we're gonna build. We're gonna build a building, or a town, and a city. Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
It's not great. We might lose. It's fine. Heart of the Wildfire is a liability no matter what. Just always. It's fine.
Fire puppies. What can you do?
And then they
cute
explore
Cute liability. That's my favorite.
in coastal. There's literally nothing we can do about it. So, coastal
All
I
right.
hate the coastal explorers.
means that there's always something adjacent. So they explore. Did you get all 3 yours?
No, I didn't get any of them.
Oh, you didn't do. Oh, you don't got.
I don't have them. I don't have any.
You don't
dudes.
got.
I got none.
Cool. Dope.
Is that it?
Dope. Yep. 3 per.
This and this and that.
No. What?
Why did you put
What?
one there?
Not here. Coastal.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
because I was thinking about the fact that that was coastal and they would build adjacent to it.
Yeah.
It goes there.
No.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I was like, no, God, no.
Cheating. It's fine.
But that's okay. So
Cheating in the
when
wrong
you get
direction.
when you get an advanced play, we're now into tier 2. So this is a ticking clock for us. If this ever runs out, we lose. If this ever runs out, we lose. If this is ever complete, we win. If you're playing without an adversary, this is the worst card in tier 2. If you're playing with an adversary, it's the best card in tier 2 because it doesn't have escalation on it, which you will see on the next card because it's not relevant for this game.
Do you mind if I go first?
Low powers. Yeah, you go first. You
Cool.
do you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to play Flash Fires. So I'm going to generate a fear,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to do 1 damage.
Where? Oh, yes.
Wha-
Goodbye.
And it doesn't give me enough to do other stuff, so that's all I got.
No, yeah, you're short by 1.
Yeah.
Again.
And we already
Sorry.
did my thing. Or
You have a slow, don't you?
I did the slow.
Oh, okay.
It's gone. At the very least, the town that was there that I was going to kill is gone. So
Oops.
I assume we did that.
Why are you?
I know, right? No, because I defended here and we were going to kill a town here and it's gone. So
it's not gone. I lied. It is now. You're right.
Yeah. Did you
That's still
generate
here.
the fear?
I already generated the fear. I did that wrong.
Okay,
there was
cool.
no thing there. I had planned on you killing it.
Why are you?
It's hot in here.
I know.
Something. All our clothes.
It's
no
appropriate.
more slow powers for you.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That was all
All right,
the only
so
thing that
I
was
have a few. I am going to target a land that has my presence in it. I'm going to do 1 damage somewhere. Do I have a wetlands that I could do the damage that is range 1 for me? Yes, I do. So I'm going to, here, I'm going to deal 2 damage. I'm going to generate a fear first. Then I'm going to do 1 damage, and if it's a sands or wetlands, 1 more damage.
Nice.
But I don't kill a thing, I move it to here,
Oh, okay.
and when I move it, I generate 2 fear
Hey.
to make them run away. And then I, at range 1 from a sacred site, may have just shot myself in the foot. I don't have one.
What?
Do 2 more damage.
What, dude?
I lied. I did that there. And then now, at range 1 from where I am, I'm going to do the same thing, but again, and move this to here, and generate
get
2
2
more
more
fear. So now we're 1
Okay.
fear away from the thing, which means I am guaranteed to get us a fear card next turn, because I just automatically do the thing.
Automatically.
This is the great thing about this character is I generated an air and a moon just in my power track, so I just at least 1 fear no matter what. Okay, it is time for growth options, and I need
Can I eat
to
some stuff?
reclaim cards. You can eat this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to reclaim cards. I'm going to gain a power card. Is it time to gain a major? I'm not generating a lot of energy.
Is it more beneficial for y'all if I spread or if I stay where I'm at?
I'm spreading. I don't.
I got minor.
There's a lot of blight out there, yo.
I know. That's what I'm really concerned that I am just wreaking havoc over
Major,
here.
minor, major, minor, major, minor.
Major, go big.
There you go.
Big, go big or go home. Trevor's not in the chat, unfortunately.
No, we don't
So
like him.
Trevor
I mean,
can send me another message and let me know what the background music is.
that worked
if
out
he wants
great.
to.
It worked out great.
What
What am I gonna forget though?
Where do I want to place this?
I kind of think I'm gonna reclaim. I gotta get some of these cards back, and I'm gonna
Neither of
gain.
these cards are dependent on product.
I would like to gain a
What's
minor
Sacred
power,
Site?
please.
I kind of like to have a
Yeah.
sacred site.
I still need to forget a power.
Gain.
I'm gonna have a Sacred
I might
Site.
be doing this wrong because I'm not gonna be able to play anything. Oops,
Yeah,
those
right
don't all
here.
go in my hand.
And I'm gonna eat this.
What are you doing?
You mean to give me 5?
No, I definitely.
Have Maggie and Jen never heard the word automagically before?
Yeah.
I just kind of.
I
I have
remember that.
never. I think that
I
it's
remember
made up.
an entire commercial built around the word automagically.
What commercial was that?
For what?
It was a commercial for like a computer like disk cleanup thing, and the
When did it
guy
come out?
I don't know, but the guy would come in and he had a whole song about with the brand name in it, and he was like automagically in it.
Was
You
it
know,
like
I don't know,
before my-
early 2000s?
okay?
Maybe.
Well,
I don't know, back when people still
before
watched
your time.
commercials because we didn't all use Netflix and Hulu.
So listen, Hulu has commercials. I will have you know. But you're right.
Back in my day.
Right, back in my day.
You old. Okay,
When I was
so
too poor to have DVR.
I'm gonna gain 3 energy, move 1 spirit's presence from the board to your deep slumber track. Absorb presence cannot be returned to play. Target spirit gains 1 element
Oh, I want this.
and 1 energy. 1 element of any whatever you want and 1 energy. Mm-hmm. So just so you know, you have
I'm
that.
gonna do some craziness then.
No, I still want this one.
I'm gonna try really hard to do some craziness.
Those are discards.
How do people feel about that?
Crazy thing?
Yes. No, I'm just gonna try to as much fear as I possibly can to maybe move this along. Because
This is one of my favorite arts in the game. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
more like
First of all, you should lie. But I'm just kidding. Sweet.
I actually have a lot of art in this game that I like, but
Okay, where's our Ravage? I might have to do this.
Oh, I'm gonna do target spirit. So I'm gonna do gift of
Ravage is a
primordial
wetland.
deeps. Primordial deeps.
Nobody has any presence in wetlands, so this card is useless.
Show card with the favorite art.
oh, this one here. You popped it over there. It's art from Lucas.
Yeah, Visions of Fiery Dew.
You have weird favorites.
This FIA, I don't get it.
It's a really good art.
It is a really good art. If you wanna, oh man, I'd have to look through the deck to find my favorite.
I have so many favorites.
I do have a lot
my
of
favorite
favorites.
art.
I'm not gonna lie.
My favorite
There's
art is actually really easy to find
So
because
many
it's
favorites.
core power of somebody's. And Jen got me a print for my office, but then it came damaged. She hasn't gotten the replacement.
It's vital strength of the earth.
It's,
right?
no, it is a picture of Vital Strength of the Earth from Gift of Proliferation, which is a spread of rampant green card. That is my favorite art. It's very hard to see on this.
Yeah.
No, that's more.
At the
black.
end of the
That's
show, if I
less
remember,
black.
I'll show you guys my favorite art.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, is it?
He's a major power, right?
Yeah, I don't think we've discarded him yet. Maybe.
I would never. I pick him up. No, I'm
What, your
kidding.
cotton candy monster?
My cotton candy monster.
I do love your cotton
favorite
candy
art
monster.
is one of my other favorites is in the expansion.
So I get 1, 2. You're giving me 1,
Who's
and
giving
then
you
I'll
one?
get 1.
Am I giving
Here.
you one?
No, Maggie's gonna give me 1 because she's gonna
Okay.
eat one of my presents. Or did you already?
I ate one. And I gave you an energy. What do you
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm an element.
I might use that.
An element.
I can
An element or an energy?
Both.
Oh, I don't think I got the energy last time. That's great.
Both.
That's part of your growth. What is that part
1,
of?
2, 3, 4.
It's part of my card. I already
Oh,
did
it's a
my
card.
growth. It's
Oh.
it's my
I
absorb
don't,
essence.
so I can't use it for
This.
choosing my cards. That's
Woo! I can remove Blight next turn.
Well, if you know that I'm gonna do that, like I don't see why you couldn't. It's not gonna stop you from.
Yeah. No, I.
Order
No,
of events, it should-
no, it will because I have a. If I don't have the energy to pay for it now, I won't have the energy to pay for it.
Well, isn't order of events like I choose to play that card, you
No,
get the thing?
we lock all of our cards in first.
Oh, okay.
Pay for everything, then resolve cards. Because it would have been really cool to do this.
What major power did you pick up, Matt?
Terrifying Nightmares.
Terrifying.
Terrifying Nightmares. Which looks like we're gonna do a Trevor thing. There you go. I generate 2 fear and push some boys.
Ooh, I like
But
that.
if I get 4 moons, I generate 4 more fear. And I was going to try to combine it with this, which adds a bunch of defense per fear, which would have been super cool, but I don't have the energy to do both. I only have the energy to do 1. I am short 1 energies. But technically, I definitely didn't grab that energy from before, right? So like, it's not really cheating if I have the energy that I would have gotten before.
No.
So
That was a mandatory
maybe I
energy.
do, and maybe this is really important right now because it keeps us from dying.
It's a mandatory energy. It's fine.
I'm not going to get enough of this stuff.
So at range
So-
2.
So I'm all of my stuff is at range 0.
So
Yes, ma'am.
I can either give a target spirit a minor power. Target spirit chooses to either play it immediately by paying its cost, or I can gain a moon and a. Or wait, does this read that they can gain a moon and a mountain, or that I can gain a moon and a mountain? Like I have the option to target a spirit, let them gain a minor power, and play it for the cost.
Target spirit chooses to either
Okay.
play it immediately by paying its cost, or
But I could be the
gain a
target
moon
spirit.
and a mountain. But you have to target another spirit. Your target is another spirit.
Does anyone want a moon or a mountain?
Nope, moons and
Does
mountains
anyone want a
don't help
minor
me.
power?
Do moons and mountains help you?
Moons do.
Does a moon help you?
A moon helps me.
Or a
Do you
minor
want
power?
a moon and a mountain or a minor power? I want the elements on this.
I can't really pay
Oh,
for many cards right now, so I don't need that
Yeah, I
if you
want
want
both of
it.
those
This
elements.
is 1, 2, 3. It'll enable me to do a different thing, which will be
but
remove
I could
some
do
blight.
that. I could get real wild.
I'm gonna-
Okay, I'll change my mind.
Do a thing here.
Do you want to do that or not?
If we do that, I can do a way more different thing.
I could also hold off on doing that and instead play this and still get off that power. So yeah, I'll just do something different. So never mind, ignore that. I'm gonna
That's fine.
pay 3 more and play this other card that's
I'm gonna remove
generates way
blight,
more fear.
and I'm gonna move that explorer, just so you
Move
know.
him where?
Maybe I just.
Oh,
Just push him anywhere adjacent where I'm not. So
I did the eats and all of
wherever
that.
you want. Wish Ocean was here. I would push him into the ocean.
I'm gonna get to
the
pull off like
ocean. I'm just going to do
2
this.
big powers.
Because that'll enable me to generate the most maximum amounts of fear. 1, 2, 3, which will make me kick this off.
one of the sacred
Yeah,
sites.
that's great. I'm going to give somebody an element that they choose.
Actions there.
Because you're giving me an element that I want from eating my presents, right? You're still eating my presents.
Yeah.
I can give you back an element that you are already generating,
Okay, let me think which one would be benefit. Oh,
or you
I'll
if it helps
do-
you. Because it's probably going to help Jenn a bunch.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
'cause
pretty
you already
good
got
on
4.
elements right now. I've got 4 fire and 2 earth, so I can do this where I'm going to remove a blight.
But what if you had 3 earth? It gives you that other one. You're at the fast power one. But it's not actually useful because it's range 0.
Ow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
I didn't know if it
So,
helped you.
yeah, I did not put any presents down this turn, so
Yeah.
I've kind of
There's
cleared out
nobody
where
in
I'm
the
at.
presence
but
where I'm at. Oh, these are slow powers though. So there's a potential that someone will build where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully somebody builds where I'm at. I'm bummed.
Okay.
Because, well, these are both range 0, and I got them to go off, both of them. So this one is for every 2 moons and 2 mountains, I can deal out 2 damage, and I can push, or not 2
So
damage.
you know
2
they're going to
fear.
build in that mountain right there because they're going to build in coastal lanes.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
So
that'll be
you
good.
know that. Like that's part of the.
Yeah, I just wasn't thinking. So yeah, they're gonna build in
Yeah,
the
that works
coast,
out
so
fine.
that'll help me. Cool, because this also targets range 0.
Cool.
Or- yeah, because both of these are. Okay, cool.
All
I'll
right.
take it,
Cool.
and then
Dope, dope,
I can
dope.
get this off twice and this off once.
Dope, dope,
Cool.
dope, 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 dope.
And by once, I mean once.
Do
yeah.
you need an extra element from me?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll take a fire.
I don't care what
I
it
don't
is.
need it.
You don't need it. No, that's
don't
great.
need it.
Because if I give it to me, I can generate another fear.
I keep forgetting that
That's all.
I've got elements there.
Oh, I actually don't need it. I lied.
unless
I
it's
lied
better
again.
for someone to get
I'm just trying
3
to maximize everything.
3 different elements of their choice.
I am literally going to max out everything I can do as an
Okay.
innate power.
Cool. Because otherwise, I'm going to use this basically to
You
gain
should.
an energy because I'm not doing a lot of energy.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Cool. Are we ready to resolve?
I think so.
My stuff is basically all fear-based. So I am going to.
You sure?
What, you don't? Oh, you have
Well,
fast.
I have, so I do have fast ones,
Oh,
first of
okay.
all. And also, I guess if somebody gave me, oh wait, no, I'm not generating the leaf already, so you can't.
Yeah,
give
it
me
has to be one that you already have at least
But
one
it's
of.
also like,
No, not on mine. Just gain 3 different elements of their choice.
Oh,
Is that what you're asking about?
Yeah, but it's really not that big of a deal. The only thing it would do is let me give you guys energy.
How much?
1.
Oh, it's the same I'm generating off that.
Right,
not-
but
it's
then
not
we
enough.
both get the energy instead of
That's
like
true.
that's probably a better use. Does
that better?
Does that cost energy to cast?
Costs more.
So
So
okay,
it's
so you
really not
I really
beneficial.
need to do
you're
this
right,
instead.
right.
Yep,
No.
Yep.
You,
Okay.
we're doing it right. That's what this game is about.
Yeah.
10 minutes of talking, 3 minutes of resolving
Okay.
per round. Okay, my stuff's passive, so I'll do it first.
Okay.
This card generates 2 fear unless I have 4 moon, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it generates 6 fear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I can push up to 4 little boys, and just make that the worst place ever.
It's gonna cascade.
It's not gonna. They're not ravaging there.
Oh yeah, it's just built.
If I put them there,
But they're gonna. I mean, eventually they're gonna.
well, eventually they're gonna do everything. I can't kill anything.
Okay.
So
That's fine. I'll see what I can do next turn there.
So I have 2 options here. I can either gain a major power card, and if I have the energy, which I probably don't, I'm going to gain an energy on your turn when you eat the thing. I can play it immediately for casting paying its casting cost, or if invaders are present at range 0, which they are here, I can generate 2 fear. I'm also going to passively generate 3 more fear. So do I want 2 more fear? I'm going to get really close to doing 2 cards at tier 2.
I can get 4 fear. I have a card
Dope.
that's gonna do that.
Oh, you
so
have the 4.
I have the 4, so you
Oh.
don't. So
I'm also. But
So do the major power.
Yeah, I'm
is
going to
what
do the major
telling
power.
you.
Okay.
Because I don't, so I gain a major power. Like that just happens. That's 4. I'm targeting this land. If target land has Dahan, gain a major power. If I forget this power by gaining a major power, I gain energy equal to the number of Dahan, which will only be 1, and I can immediately cast the card, which none of them are fast, so isn't the most helpful. But
Matt Sala, fast or slow for what? For which card? For whom's
all.
card?
That's not useful.
The 4 fear? My 4 fear is a fast card. I picked up Paralyzing Fright as a major power, and I targeted over here to stop them from ravaging. Wait a second, we're gonna ravage in the wetlands, aren't we?
Yeah.
I was looking at the sands. It doesn't matter, it's fine. I'll stop them from building in
Do you
the
want me to start
sands.
doing this?
Yes.
So it's easier for you.
Thank you.
You'll keep them from building in that coastal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is fine.
God, none of these are all that important for me.
I could have. Well, no, I couldn't have. I wouldn't have been able to do it. That's fine.
I'll take this. I'm maybe gonna cast it immediately. Because I have the 4 energy.
What you got?
What it?
It will replace 1, it's range 1 from where I am.
Okay.
So it can be that one. And I can replace 1 city with 2 explorers, replace 1 town with 1 explorer, replace 1 Dahan with 1 explorer, and push all explorers from the land to as many different lands as possible.
Do it.
Which means it'll prevent the blight there. So that's kind of what I need to do. So I gain an energy from doing the thing. I have to forget this power. This is gone forever. And I'm going to cast that, but it's slow. So it's not actually going to help.
Oh, it's still gonna blight.
Yeah. But, I don't know. It's 1 less city.
Okay. I'm down for that.
It's going to turn that into three
Explorers.
dude bros, and they're going to spread out.
3 sprawling.
I mean,
dude
the
bros.
other option is that I don't cast it, and I just put it in my hand, and I forget something else.
You have to forget something?
That's major power,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
which I can.
It's just that he has the option.
you know what?
His
That's
card
actually what I'm gonna
gives
do.
him a bonus if he forgets that card versus another.
Yeah, and this card is useful for me because it's one of the 2 cards that I have that generate animal element. So,
Animal.
beast element.
Am-
Okay,
You good?
that's me. Sorry,
okay.
my
My
stuff's
fast-
long.
Yeah, go
You're
for it.
fast. You can do
Do
your
it.
fast. I always go first. You go first.
Oh, and we get to plan around this.
It's friendly to be friendly.
So, it's defend 2 in all lands with presence, but
Super beneficial because I placed my presence in all of the dangerous spots.
and then it will be tier 2, So it'll be defend 2 in all lands with presence. Each spirit gains 1 energy for every sacred site they have in lands with invaders. That's cool.
Aww.
It's not super useful. Sorry.
Okay, I'm using Flame's Fury to gain an energy. It would give me a damage buff, but I'm not doing damage. That's okay. Well, I might be. We'll see. I'm going to generate 2 fear.
Sure.
And I'm going to push 1 explorer. I'm doing this from here. Push 1 explorer per terror level, which is currently 1, from target land to adjacent land without your presence. You want to just put him in the pile?
Oh yeah,
of
I would pile
awfulness?
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's bad.
It's all-
it's bad
yeah,
no
it's
matter
all
what.
bad.
And like,
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then let's see. I've got
it's infinite.
13. It's 13.
It's infinite.
4 and 2.
Infinite
This is
cascading
slow.
damage.
So pay attention to your
I can do
how much
1
presence you can
damage
add rule.
for
What's
2
gonna happen?
fire that I have.
You're
Oh,
you're
range 0.
limited by the number of presence
Which
that you
doesn't
can
matter.
add.
yeah.
Like you're up to 8. You can have 8 presence
Yeah.
on the board.
I'm going to remove Blight, but it's slow.
Oh, okay.
So you're
that's
fine.
all I've got.
Just mindful. And then everything else is slow, but no more
Yeah,
fear.
because I could do damage, but there's nothing in either location. And then as my slow power, I will remove a Blight, and I'm going to do it from here.
Actually, could you?
You're better off doing it someplace that just has 1 blade.
It's range 0 though.
Because then it'll prevent
Oh,
possible
well, I can do it
cascades.
up there. That's fine.
Turns out you have blade everywhere you are.
No, sorry.
That's actually a great place because this is
the
going to pop.
terrifyingness?
It's literally going to
Yeah,
pop.
that's fine. I'll remove it there.
immediately.
It's slow, but when we get there, I'll do that.
Right. We're not worried about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you have fast powers?
Yeah. So I already did the EE one.
Yes.
And then I'm doing generate 4 fear.
Okay. So
Invaders skip all actions in target land during this turn. If I have what I don't have, I don't
you
have.
have reached terror level 2.
I could have added 4 more fear if I had more elements, but I don't. So they're gonna skip all actions in this land.
Cool.
And then I'll have
What
generated
elements are you short?
2. Hang on. A mountain and 2 wind. Mountain and a wind.
I'm out of the wind. Okay.
I didn't see that until now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. We had to do what we had to do. And then I'll get both of these. What, was that too dramatic?
Nothing. It was between Jen and I and the rest of the internet. They'll tell you. Go on.
What? I don't get it.
It's fine. You won't until they tell you. It's fine.
I will slow power those. So.
And we have a slow power. Okay, so now we resolve our 2 fear cards. This one came up first, so it gets resolved first, and we know what it is. We have defend 2 in all lands with invaders, which is not going to matter. Or all lands with presence, because no one has any presence in wetlands. But each sphere gains 1 energy per sacred site that they
The
have.
internet missed it. They don't know what you're talking about.
If Jen had played the other card that gave you 3 elements and you were
know.
short by 1 each, you could have done.
I
I
know.
said, no, it doesn't matter. And then I turned to Jen and I said, it would have mattered. And then you went, huh, what, huh, what? I gain energy, you gain an energy because you have a sacred site with invaders in it. And nothing else happens. Then in each land with Dahan,
Yeah.
defend 1 plus an additional 1 per Dahan, which is not going to help. That guy's still really going to die. But we're tier 2, so
Yep.
we
Yay.
have generated a bunch of fear.
So our
and-
victory condition is now just eliminating all buildings.
Yeah. So now we move over here. We ravage
1, 2,
in the
3.
wetlands. This is very bad. This guy dies. It's a sad day for him. For them. Same thing over there. That happens. Bloop. And then nowhere else. Nothing else bad happens, which is actually pretty good. And then I'm going to peel this off so that Maggie doesn't get confused. Now we build in the coastal lands. So we're going to build a city by Maggie and a town here and here.
Nothing happens there.
Nothing happens where you are over
But
there.
the town happens there, yeah. And the town happens where I'm at, where my big presence is.
Here.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
It
I'll
could be
figure
worse.
it
And then
out.
they explore. And the mountains. I'm running out of explorers over here.
That's okay. I've got
I know, we got plenty. Oops. Like a whole bunch.
We're up to 17.
I think everybody's just
It's
partying on that side of the island,
probably.
whatever.
This
That's
one
the
gets
metropolis.
one. This one gets one. Yep, and that's all of them. Okay.
I Everybody came into that fort and
Slow
just stayed.
powers.
I'm gonna remove a blight.
If I had a presence there, I could deal a bunch of damage.
When I remove this, it goes back here, right?
Yeah, it adds the ticking clock, which is why it's very
making
important. That's why I'm like, it's very important for you to get there and generate that every turn if possible.
I don't know about every turn.
Okay, so for every mountain and fire you have, deal 1 damage to 1 town or city, and it's got to be range 0. I've got 2, so I can kill this, generating a fear.
Yeah.
And then for every 2 moons and mountains, you have generate 2 fear, and you may push 1 town from a target land. I've got exactly 2.
But it's range 0.
1, 2, 3. I've got 4. Range 0.
So you get the fear, but you can't push. But that's fine. 2 fear is great. Like just an innate 2 fear is great. 2 fear, right?
It's 4 or no,
For
no,
every
that's right. That's
set
right.
of 2
Yeah,
you
that's
have.
right. Mhm.
Okay. You do both of those things.
And you may push.
Okay, you did the damage and the push, and you didn't get this one, right?
I did the fear and the push, and I didn't get anything else because I don't have any of my leaves.
Okay, good. Cool. All right, growth options.
Is it the same land?
I have 4 energies now.
I think I have to reclaim some cards.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably time to reclaim. Slow, I'm going to remove a blight. I'm going to put this right here so that Jen doesn't see a thing.
Okay. I can move a presence. Okay, if I move... Can anyone move to Han?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah, if
I can push 1, depending.
If I
Range-
move this...
But it's slow.
No, it's not. This is fast.
Yours is
Oh,
Mine
yours
is
is slow.
I have a slow push Dahan as well, but I have a defend a whole bunch where the Dahan live.
So I was going to try and potentially prevent that by defending.
Oh, no. I'm gonna add presence, which will let me push any number of Dahan. Really?
Yeah, because they run away from you.
Okay, so
Yeah. So
this
where do
is
you
what
want me
I'm
to push?
wondering. It's not going to be enough. I can make them skip an action here. If I can move this range 1, so that I can move it here. And then I can place another presence there to make it a sacred site. Play this card.
You can't place another presence there because there's already blight. I'm sorry.
There's no saving it.
I actually don't.
Quit. Just quit now, guys.
No, we're
give up.
doing fine.
It's gonna
This is all part of the
Trevor,
dramatic
show the
art.
whole board real fast. Do you see all the white there? That's so bad, guys.
This is the listen.
It's gonna
First of all, they
cascade.
set us up
It's
for
gonna
failure.
cascade.
Like they
I just-
definitely didn't. They gave us a
I'm
team.
just crying on the inside. That's all.
What? It's okay to lose. It's a co-op. It's all right.
No,
we still have
you
6
know how I
blight.
feel
I'm
about
recovering
losing.
1 of the blight this turn. What is my growth option going to be? I forgot
I can
that.
still move presents though. I don't know if I should or not.
Alright. I'm gonna put presence down.
Where should I do?
Where do y'all want me to go?
Oh, I don't know.
Where do you want blight?
Where do you nowhere?
I gotta
could
put
probably
presence
blight
down,
here.
peeps. That is too far for me to go. I can go up to 3.
Where? Okay. So
I'd really like to.
right there.
The whole point is when she sets down roots, she deals all the fires.
Well, then just do it here.
It's only going to deal 2.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything
Yeah.
that you
I
can
mean,
do that would deal enough to
but
kill?
I could deal 2
No,
and get rid
that's
of
a crapshoot. I think.
Okay. Well, it's not. It's going to blight anyways,
Yeah.
and it's going to cascade no matter what.
Correct.
So we might as well kill off some of those and get that fear.
Oh yeah, sure.
So if she can deal more damage.
I mean, I can
to
go
them.
in there and I can do. Yeah, I mean, I could go in there and do 2 damage and kill off a building immediately. And then I could play this and destroy another building.
How much fear can you generate there?
Who? Me?
Anyone. So I can play Dread Apparitions, which when powers generate fear in target land, defend 1 per fear, and it generates a fear. So that'll be 1 fear, and I can reach that spot.
I can do 2 fear there.
So that's 3 defend. That's not a lot.
3, and then what can you kill?
So when I go there, I'll kill a building.
Fast powers only.
And then I can do, if I play this, I'll be able to do...
Fast powers only.
No, I know, but for the element.
Okay.
Lets me play this fast power. So that I can do another 2 damage. If I could kill off another building fast.
That's not going to do it.
Yeah,
that's not going to get rid of 2.
That don't do it.
That's all I...
So,
I know.
Metsala is suggesting... The earth will forgive you, somebody said. Okay. You can cascade into your own lands without removing presence. Then use your innate... your +1 damage. Try to give her the 3 leaves to do way more damage with Elemental Boon or Nightmare's Repeat Element.
Yeah, I can potentially give you another... I can give you another leaf. If you play 2 cards with leaves, she could potentially eat one of your...
If I place presence there, I can defend it for 2. I can, or actually, if I place here, if I move this here, and we agree that when Blight cascades, we don't place it here, I can defend 2.
Yeah,
Actually, I can defend 4.
Here's the thing: it's still not gonna save it. It's got how much?
17.
Yeah, we're nowhere near that. We're never gonna be anywhere near that.
Okay, well then I want to at least kill off as much as I can, as we can.
Yeah, but there's like if we can kill stuff off, we should kill it somewhere else. If you do your defend over, the problem is if you do it here, you'll save blight here and here. You'll still get the blight there, but maybe I can help with that because that's a more reasonable. They're going to do damage in all of the coastal lands. This is a very bad situation.
Yeah.
Like, we're almost certainly going to lose, but that's okay. That's why I'm playing a card that I'm playing.
I can still move that one to somewhere if it's more beneficial, but I really don't know where it's beneficial.
If I go there, it's going to blight, or it's going to cascade.
I can do my Paralyzing Fear there again, and it's coastal, so this time, if we got any Dahan there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I can do maximum amounts of damage, and I'm not sure where I can go that's not making everything awful because of blight.
Well, I still maintain that this is going to cascade anyways, so you might as well place it there because it's only going to cascade once, right?
No.
So if
she'll cascade it and then it'll cascade again.
Okay.
Which is bad. It only cascades for each instance of damage, and the Ravage is only 1 instance of damage.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I know, it's a tough spot. Let's math it out. Let's see what we can do. I can remove 1 blight to add, but it's slow. I can do that slow. And add a little more time to the clock. Not a lot, but a little bit. I can do some defend at range 1, which is not great. But I could save this spot here. Or I can alternately, no, that's the only one that I can reach right now.
I might be able to clear out that mountain.
That mountain?
No.
Oh,
that
mountain. Sure. Alternately, I can not do this defend power.
Stack or place it in sands and she can remove it. Place it for the card.
I go here. I could get rid of those 2. I could play this, which will get rid of this.
But it'll get rid of it slow.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing, like...
No, I could get rid of it fast.
Okay.
If we...
I know.
Okay, so
Do
I've
people
got a
want
fast
elemental
power.
boon?
Range 2.
I can gather 2 Dahan to that land if that helps you.
I can spread this out.
Okay.
So if I... Oh, fuck. I'm too excited and I definitely just removed my mic. Sorry, kids.
Cust.
Gentle custom. It's fine. Okay. Generate 2 fear. Push up to 2 invaders or 2 towns. If target land has blight, plus 2 fear. Push up to 2 more towns or invaders, and then add 1 blight. The
So
adding
much
1
blight.
blight.
Yeah, and that doesn't actually help us.
Yeah.
Like, that just makes them easier to deal with later, but it makes them generate a whole bunch more blight right now.
Yeah.
So if we want to end this, that's entirely possible.
I mean, let's just like go out with a bang, right, kids? A big old bang.
So, let's see.
Saving this in the
What can
time
I do?
have does seem to be difficult.
So we're going to add 2 blight there. That's 2 of our 6. We're going to add a blight there. That's 1. We're going to add a blight there. That's 1. We're going to add a blight there. That's 3.
So we
We
just
lose.
lose?
Yeah.
We have lost.
Yep.
We can play it out.
Let's play it out.
Right.
Because we ought
So
to.
we can defend as much as we possibly can for a round.
so-
Do y'all want an elemental boon?
Let me decide. I haven't locked in what cards I'm going to
right.
use yet.
I mean, neither have I.
This is the only card I know I need to play.
Fear cards could save you. You're right. Fear cards could.
Right.
So
They could
I like
potentially
your-
save us.
I can
I can
do
generate
2 fear.
I can generate. I'm gonna do this somewhere where I stop invader actions again. It has to be range 1 of that sacred site, so that's like the most beneficial place.
Oh, that'll definitely help us. Okay, so I can lock this down.
Okay.
Not lock it. Well, yeah, I can
I'll
lock
do
that
this
down.
one, and then
you
you'll
can
have to
lock
go
that one down. That's one blight, 2 blight, 1, 2, 3 blight because there's no place. So 1. That's
So you
5.
got this?
That's our 6.
Yeah, I got
6,
that.
7.
Sorry. I know you wanted to.
That's okay.
Okay. We need to do something about this, and we can survive
Okay.
a round.
So I mean, if I go here
Nope.
instead,
No, not that. Like, we can't lose the blight. Is the problem?
so do I need to just not play, not place?
I don't know. I don't know if we can math this out.
Hang on. So you're gonna stop it from blighting here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop it from blighting here.
correct.
It'll
That-
blight here.
1 blight,
Okay. It'll blight here.
2 blight,
It'll blight here and cascade.
1, 2, 3 times.
How?
Because there's going to be blight here, and there's going to be blight here, so it's going to cascade. So if we do it here and here, then this blights and cascades, so it's the net the same.
Yeah.
There's no adjacent spots that are clear, unless we have a way to remove blight fast. This,
Yeah, see, and
this
my blight
deals 3
removal
blight.
is slow.
So then we're already up to 5,
Hey, but
and then
that-
as soon as this happens, it's 6, 7, and we only have 6 blight left.
And that's without me even placing a
Placing a
presence.
presence, which adds blight. Right.
Wow.
Like the safe spot for you to add presence is here because it's going to blight anyway, and by going there, you will. It's net 0. You remember, like the internet service provider. Why did you like that?
Because I'm an old woman. It's fine.
Are you asking chat to help us?
No.
It's
Chad's
only gonna
been
save us
trying to
for
help
our-
us. It's not gonna work.
It's only going to save us for a round. And then we're generating significantly less fear than we probably need to.
Well, if you can do elemental boon,
I mean, I can, if it's useful.
if you do elemental boon, I can generate 8 fear.
That's pretty good.
Potentially. And that's just with that, not including the other
Slow
stuff that I
stuff.
can do too.
The only, no.
What's your second card?
So the
play
only
gonna
way
be?
I can
I
do
don't know.
elemental boon is to not play.
Because you don't have enough energy.
I only have 2 energy unless I place
a blight.
presence, which
And that's
then
fine. You
throws
can definitely
blight.
do that there. Because that's going to get blight anyway. So
But it's
that
gonna.
But if I place blight and then it gets blight,
it's gonna
it
cast.
won't-
cascade.
but if you place blight, it won't ravage. Like there's not. You're going to kill the city, the town there, generate a fear, and then it won't get in
Oh,
there.
it won't ravage. So it'll just be that one blight.
Yeah.
It'll still math the same.
Not there. No, not there.
Net 0 owes
So
you
if you
$5
go there-
for
If
product
I go
placement.
there,
You deal 2 damage,
right.
generate a fear, add a blight. So now we have 5 blight left to play with.
Okay.
So we need to prevent.
And now you have an
Gives
energy.
me the 3 so that I can play these 2 now.
And that's okay still?
I think so. I mean, so if I'm here, from range 2, I can destroy a town.
Range 2 from anywhere. Ah, range 2?
No, it's range 2 from here. It's from a sacred
That's
site.
fine, but that's slow, right?
Yeah,
You could still do from
sacred site. So I can
1,
do
2.
it.
You can do it here. I'm not
Yep.
gonna. I'm gonna stop it, but I'm not gonna be able to help them.
What?
Okay.
You don't have any fast.
Well, so it kind of depends. This gives me what I need here for another potentially 2 damage if one of the elemental boons is a fire.
I can give you fire. I can give you fire.
I need. So this is what I would need from elemental boon. Either mountains or wind is what I'm thinking that I'll need. I have it locked in my other card. This one's gonna add 1 blight, so I'm obviously not using it.
If I can save one for fire,
I can give you 1.
giving you wind is great.
I can give you 1 energy and 1 element of your choice if I can eat something. If I can eat one of your presents. Or I can.
So if I give you a plant and
Okay.
she gives you a plant,
I
and
can't
you
get. Well,
I need fire.
I can give
need
you
to
fire.
get to
Hang
4
on.
fire to be able to do most of these. Plants I can do damage.
but
The more
damage isn't-
fires I have, the more damage I can do.
Sure.
The best way for me to give you that fire is the any option. This one where I eat one of your presents, and I could just eat like that guy if you're not using him.
The only, yeah, I mean, I don't think
This is
in
to
the
get
end
us
it's
through
gonna
our
matter.
round?
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat that,
Well,
and you're gonna gain an element.
She's not gonna gain it until we start doing cards.
Yeah, but it's gonna be locked in, right? So like, if I go first, she
Yep.
will gain that.
Right. Sure.
So you want elemental boon?
Yeah. If I get that,
Okay.
I'll get off.
We're gonna hope that this fear card's real good, like defend 1 billion in all coastal lands, and we just go, oh, it worked out fine.
Yeah,
'Cause
we'll
it's
see
good.
what happens here.
Spend
It's
all
definitely
of my energy
good.
on these
Yeah, so
cards.
am I.
That's fine.
So 2 for that and
Oh,
1
and
for
I get
this.
3.
Okay.
So for fast powers, are you ready to proceed? Have you even decided what you want to do?
Yes, I have.
So you need wind, mountain, and can we make the 3rd one fire?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Can I do fast powers first? Does anyone care?
Technically,
yeah,
my
you're fine.
elemental boon should go fast, so you get the elements.
Okay. And
So-
then I will do my slumber, and that'll give you your element that you needed.
Which is another fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And an energy.
Yay!
And
I got 1 fire from you.
I will do paralyzing fright, and I'm making invaders skip all action in that land, generating 4 fear, and then with your gift of those elements, I generate another 4 fear. So if you could pull down a fear card,
Okay, so
4,
1, 2, 3, 4, and then
another 4.
Okay.
So, yep.
And that's a fear card.
Yep.
And I have generated enough elements to know what this is, because it may change our plans now. Don't worry, it's not going to help.
1 mountain.
I am going to defend 1 here. I'm going to generate 1 fear there, and by generating a fear there, I defend 1. So that spot has to defend 1, so it's fine. Defend.
So I have another
And then I'll
fast
generate
power.
another fear for my innate power. And then I will be done.
I'm gonna do 5.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
No, yeah, I can do 5 damage.
This is the first time I've ever lost.
I can split this
at this
power's
game.
damage among any number of lands
What's that
where
blight?
blight,
You're right.
with blight where I have presence. So I can do 5 damage anywhere, and it doesn't even matter.
Right. The problem is that
No
you're not
presence
where
isn't
the
where it needs to be.
this. Well,
Dang it!
yeah.
That would have been way more beneficial still. I mean, like, I
It
know
still
it would have
would've added
caused it
blight.
to be, like, messed up, but
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Okay, so what's your fast power?
I mean, we can just switch it, I guess. All I did was get rid of a town there.
I don't know. He's right. The amount of damage it would cause there too, because of cascading,
Yeah.
is still pretty like.
Yeah. So I can do 5 damage where I have presence and a blight
And you can split it.
between any number of lands.
Yeah. So
Where I
that
have
would
that
be
combo.
here and here.
Cool.
Okay. Because that's the only targets you have.
Yep.
Okay.
My other powers are slow.
Okay.
Mine were slow too.
Okay. So each player chooses a different land with Dahan. 1 damage per Dahan there.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
That.
there,
Oh.
that'll destroy that
It
town.
destroys the town.
Oh, because it's 1 per.
And that
Generates a
that
fear.
does prevent a blight. We might survive a round.
Dang it! Dang it! Dang it!
That kills them.
Yeah.
Which means my thing was actually, I would have known that. I can change where this is going. It's range 1.
That is range
That's
1
range
of you.
It's not ravaging.
Oh, it's not coastal.
Yeah.
What's still
Here, 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 but you're preventing that. So here and here.
No, neither of those are range 1.
So it doesn't matter. It was
Yep.
worth the fear.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yep.
Cool. Cool. All right.
Question
So
mark.
coastal. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Correct.
yes.
We add a blight and another blight here. Where do you want it? That looks good.
Sure, why
That's
not?
fine.
Sure. And we add a blight and another blight here, and we have 1 blight left. That's the only place it can go. We live to see another round, and then we build in the mountains. Because you forgot that was part of it.
Mad.
And we get a city here,
And a town there.
and a town here,
Hey, I can get rid of that
and a town here,
and generate fear.
and that's
That
it.
gives me a target. Yay!
Gonna. Yikes.
Can I do my stuff?
No.
Oh, we gotta explore. Sorry.
Sands.
Sands.
Santas.
Santas. That one won't get it because invaders skip their action this turn.
So just here?
They skip all actions or 1 action?
So what? All actions.
Okay. No, it's
Yep.
some cards specify.
This was used.
Did we place one here?
No.
No. I ran out.
Hiya.
Okay.
It's not going great.
So I'm gonna do slow powers. If we're good with that. So I can deal 2 damage to. Wait, how many? You gave me a mountain and you gave yourself a fire, and both of us can use those, or
Yeah, so the 3 that we chose were
I can kill a
fire,
town.
mountain,
Range
and wind, I
I hate
think.
range 0. I hate range 0.
You have a town there you can kill?
Fine, but
Hey, it's just still fear.
All right. It's still 1 less town.
I wanted to kill one of those.
I know.
Maggie so much wants
don't-
to
like,
destroy
I
so
that is a
much things
crapshoot.
over there.
It's-
Stuff.
Meaningless. That will never be gone.
I can generate another 2 fear.
Yay, let's do that.
And I can push a town from any target land. It has to be range 0, and
you
I
want
have
to
no.
push a town from there so you feel like
It's
you did
gotta be.
something?
It's got to be range 0.
Oh no! All right.
Okay. You have slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a fear,
Yeah?
Oh wait.
and I'm
Plus the fear
gonna
card.
destroy this, which is another fear.
Great.
And I'm gonna, I can't push a Dahan, there's no Dahan in that one. And then here, I'm gonna remove a blight, so we now have 2 blight to play with.
Request? Can you remove it from some place that only has 1 blight? Because that's just better.
What about?
Like, because if we add a blight, if
It has to be range 0.
of a sacred,
Nope. It can
so it could
range
be
0
this
from
one
anywhere.
or that one.
Yep.
But that means because if this mountain blights, it can go here. If that,
Yeah.
like that, just
Love it.
it doesn't clear a cascade.
And that's what I've got
And then
there.
I have remove a blight from a land that doesn't have invaders. That's fine.
That's like here.
It's here, 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 here. But it's range
here,
1.
here.
I can do this one or this one.
Either of those is good. I mean, there's plenty of places for the.
Yeah, so I'll just do this
Okay.
one. Okay.
3 blight back.
It's
Yeah.
something.
If Jen doesn't.
If we pull this
move-
out, it's going to be epic. Or we're going to be very sad.
So uncomfortable.
Hey, it's been a good fight
I
either way.
totally forgot to gain my energy this last turn. I just played my cards.
So
I also probably forgot to pay for my cards. Okay.
Do you want me to just not move again?
It's getting hard to place.
It's getting a little hard to. Well, because she can only place where there isn't blight.
That's why, like,
Let me.
How
Yeah.
many cards are in your trash? Just those two?
in my discard,
Yeah.
all the
like
things.
because
So
is it
I'll
worth reclaiming? Is what I'm saying.
probably. Well, okay.
Because it's
Yeah,
probably going to be the
'cause I'll
last
still gain
round.
2
I'm also
energy.
thinking about
That's
reclaiming
fine.
anyway.
I'm gonna gain 2. I was trying to think about energy, but I'm gonna gain 1 from here and 1 from there, so that's fine. And I can also gain a power card. Minor power, please.
Minor.
Yeah. I don't wanna.
Boom.
I just wanna.
I'm gonna shuffle. Well, I'm gonna wait till you're done. And I'm gonna shuffle them.
So
I think I'm going to reclaim and gain a major power card.
More good arts.
I'm trying to decide
Target
what
land
to
where
do.
there are no invaders. Won't be
I
using
kind of
that
want to
card.
reclaim, but that
Only
doesn't
Target
Yeah.
land where there's no blight. Won't be using that card.
Tell me about it.
Gather or push 3 to Han, or do 1 damage per blight. If it's a mountain or a sand, I can instead remove a blight.
I mean, there's plenty of blight out there to be had and messed with. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to reclaim these cards. If I reclaim, then I just get to move a presence, which doesn't seem that beneficial. I don't get the point of that. It doesn't help me.
I'm gonna do this one because it gives me.
Oh,
a
except for
leaf.
the fact that it's range 0. That's probably why. I'm going to reclaim
There's that.
because I think that these are really useful, and I'm going to move a presence.
So, do people need elements again, or what?
Slow. Buh. This was bad. This was a bad pull.
Okay. Hang on. I'm still doing stuff. I'm trying to decide what to do here. I'm gonna get energy.
This is cooperative.
I'm just gonna gain
playing
energy.
with an open hand here.
This was the one I have to
Excited.
take.
Figure out this combination here.
But I moved my stuff around enough so that not within range 1 still.
Did you add your presence yet? Or did you reclaim?
I reclaimed.
Where'd you move to? Does it make sense to move somewhere else?
Not really. I mean, mountains are what's gonna happen next. If I'm in range 1 of a sacred site, I can do that. Stop all invaders. But that is outside of range 1, right?
Certainly yes.
Yeah. The only other option would have been to, instead of gaining the 3 energy that I gained, would be to place here and then move here.
You can't place there.
But there's blight, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have placed here and then move here.
You can only move 1 space, right?
Yeah, hang on. There's no way to help it.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that. I don't think we can prevent that. We have to focus on trying to prevent everything else.
Yeah,
So
there's
if-
just
There's
no...
only 2 other spots that we have to, or 3 other spots.
So
but-
I can use this targeting either here
Yeah.
or here, and I can remove a blight.
I gotta discard.
So I'm probably
I got a
gonna do
major, I
that.
forgot.
It's gonna be slow though.
I'm gonna gamble on some stuff because I can. I'm gonna try to get a major power.
I can do 2 fear fast, which will give us a fear card.
Yes, great, definitely.
So
like.
I think those are my best options, and
can
it's gonna give me
solve-
some stuff. So let's see what we can do over
I
here.
moved my card.
What shenanigans can I do over here?
I'm still going to do the one that can let me generate 4 fear and then another 4 fear if I get the right elements, which we'll see
Generate
if I can
4
get
energy.
4 right elements.
And I
Ouch.
play.
I still would always need a mountain. I need somebody to give me a
This.
mountain if they
And I'm
can.
gonna
Okay,
play
I can
one.
remove 2 blight this turn.
Okay. Can
It's
anyone
slow. It's all slow, but
give me a mountain?
Yeah, I can give you a mountain.
Sweet.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I can do a all right, where can I do damage
Do I want
here?
to do that? I don't know if I want to do that.
Range 0.
Oh, see.
Cool.
I actually need
I
a mountain
can
and
kill
a feather,
this.
so
Terrifying nightmares it is.
you can't do a mountain and a feather, can you?
I give you 1 element of
Yeah,
your choice.
so never mind.
Okay.
I'll only be able to generate 4 fear, but that's fine. 4 is still good.
I'm gonna generate 3 fear fast and an amount. Oh, then you don't need that thing?
I don't need that thing.
Great. I'm gonna generate 6 fear, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fear.
And I'm gonna do 2. Get us 2 cards. That still doesn't
Can I
save
absorb
us.
anyone's presence?
Sure.
Okay.
Can you reach any of mine? Not here.
It's literally anywhere. I can eat any of them from anywhere.
Depending how many rounds we have
I'm
left,
gonna handle this.
go for it because all of my cards in my hand are kind of useless because a bunch of them are, I shouldn't say useless, but they're range 0, and right now we've cleared out all of my presence locations.
That's an issue that I am falling into. With that one, I get at least that. So I gain 3 energy, and you gain 1 energy and 1 element of your choice.
Ooh,
But
okay.
I also should have paid for these first with my 6.
like that. Element of my choice, huh?
And an energy. Did I say that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I gotta get more. All right. I'm gonna generate fear. I'm gonna generate all the fear.
I'll gain a leaf so that I can bump
5.
this up, so I can do more damage. I'm gonna do unnecessary amounts of damage
Because why not?
because I can.
Let's just all hope that this all happens in a magical way. I'm not actually dealing with this.
No, I'm just gonna like overkill right here.
Yeah.
That's all I got. It's kind of unfortunate.
I'm gonna gamble on gaining a major power and hope that I can use it in a way that helps.
There's literally nowhere I can.
And I'm
place
gonna
that's
remove 2
beneficial.
blight. Okay. Do you mind if I do my
Yeah,
fast
do
stuff
yours.
real quick? 2 fear.
How many fear cards left in
2 fear?
2.
2 and then another 3.
Yeah.
So 5 cards left.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And
And we also
then
have 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm
5,
going
6,
to do-
7 cities. 1,
I'm
2,
gonna
3,
do 4 damage.
8 cities.
This guy.
Yay.
4 damage to that guy. Sure.
Because it's all range 0.
Yeah,
But we generated 2 fear.
that's true. Which gets us a fear card.
Yep.
And I'm gonna flip it over.
Yeah.
And it says each player chooses a different land. In chosen lands, gather up to 2 Dahan, 1 damage per Dahan. Gather up to 2 Dahan, then 1 damage if Dahan are present. So that's kind of cool. That's actually gonna save some of this stuff because we'll be able to manage that, which means we'll only get blight there, and then it's still bad because we still lose. But maybe magically this card helps that I'm going to play, which is. If target land has Dahan, which is range 0 here, or has Dahan, gain a major power.
Okay.
And if I forget this power, I can play it immediately, and hopefully magically, it's a thing. Oh my god!
Find a major power
No,
that just clears blight from the entire board.
Can we see the card?
Oh, well, there's 2 options here that I
All
just
right.
drew.
What do we got?
I want to just look at those.
1 fear, defend 6.
Uh-huh.
Replace 1 city with a town, or 1 town with an explorer.
Which I could do here,
Okay.
which will get us down to 7 damage, which means it won't blight. Or the other one is I can add a presence.
Target land, even if you normally could not, due to land type, defend 20.
So I could
You wanna
defend
go
20 over there, which,
Wait,
I mean-
defend 20.
right. Right. So, both of these are great. One gets us a fear and eliminates a city, which is better.
I'm just like stuck on the defend 20.
Right. I've never got.
That's so big. I don't think I've ever seen that.
The problem is it's range 1 from where I am. So that actually doesn't help me there.
No.
So it's got to be this
All right.
one.
Yep.
It's got to be this one.
Oh, cool.
Which still saves us. I'm going to forget this card. I'm going to forget this card.
Nat Sala said you should have done that. You should have grabbed the defense card. But you're a big dum-dum.
I don't think he said the last
He did.
part.
He said.
I could have defended 20 here, I guess. Defend 6 and a fear is better for us right now because it also eliminates a city. It gives me the ability to eliminate a city, which is something I can never do.
a city with a town, right?
Right, but soon we're only going to care about
Yep.
cities.
Yep.
So
we have
We
so
made
many
that part.
cities.
right, and it's 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to play that now, which generates a fear, and I'm going to replace this with this. Thank you, Jen.
No
I'm going to knock
problem.
that over, and there. Defend 6. This isn't active anymore. And that's that. And then I'm going to generate 3 fear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or sorry, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to generate 6 fear. or 2 fear away.
You got 2 more?
And I can push up to 4 dudes in towns, which I'm going to take these boys, and I'm just going to go. And then we don't get a blight there. So we have a blight here and a blight here. So somebody needs to do something about them or we lose.
I'm going to pull that.
Fast.
No, slow.
Oh, then we lose.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, there's
So
no
like-
fast things I can...
No, we don't, because this happens.
Oh, what's up?
We did all our fast powers?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Oh,
fast
sorry.
powers.
Generate 4 fear.
Yeah.
Invaders skip all
Yeah.
actions in target land this turn.
Where are you
It
skipping?
has to be range 1 of my sacred site, so...
So now this is tier 3, which is outstanding.
It's just gonna stay here. They don't get to do anything, even though they weren't gonna do anything.
They're going to build there.
Okay, so they don't get to do
that
that.
is useful.
And then I didn't access the second part, which would have given me 4 more fear.
That's okay. You did good work.
Thanks, friend.
Each player chooses a different land. In chosen lands, gather up to 2 Dahan, then 1 damage if per Dahan present. So that now turns this into, we have to choose different lands. But I'm going to gather 2 Dahan here. And
Oh, you don't need that there.
now
We have to
each
choose
player
differently.
chooses a different land. That doesn't do it.
Chooses a different
Eh.
land to gather Dahan into.
We still have another fear card. So that deals 2 damage. Let's just do it to this.
But doesn't it deal 4?
1 damage per Dahan present.
Oh.
So choose a land to gather to.
Going here.
Wherever you like. It's going to do 2 damage, so...
Maggie, would you like to do 2 damage in there by gathering 2 Dahan
Might
so
as
you
well.
feel better about life?
Like, it's just so
it's,
freaking
it's
bad.
fear. It's fear.
1 fear because we're getting rid of this building.
Okay, and another fear. Cool. Still cool. We need that. That stays on there. And invaders do not build in lands with Dahan.
Oh, sweet. See, that was not going to build there anyways, but you know, fun.
And we lose.
Yeah, we do.
We tried.
God, what was the next fear card?
Should we play out why we lose? Just
Yes, we
because
definitely
some
should.
people are
So,
really into the game.
Ravage happens,
Yep.
and it's in mountains.
Yep.
This is defended properly. Nothing happens here, 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 or here. Here, they still do 4 damage. They kill the Dahan.
Yep.
They add a blight. There's already blight there. That blight cascades. We're down to 1 blight. Then they deal infinity damage here. And we are out of blight now, and the island is lost.
Right.
Yep.
That was very sad. We actually got pretty close
just a
to
trash
a fear
island.
victory. We were getting really good at generating fear at the end there.
It was just, this was a really tough combo because
it's a
she
very-
can only go where there's no blight,
Did-
and everywhere I go,
That's the thing.
adds
That's the
blight.
thing about the promo pack.
Yeah.
They're great spirits, but they
Don't
not
work together.
Well, they work together. They just don't play super well together. And depending on the game, like it's a 3-player game, so there's a lot more interaction
Yeah.
than in a 4-player game. So in a 2-player game, it is really hard to win without the 2 of them. It's possible. Everybody plays together, just some play together better than others.
Sure.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate, but if
Well, and
okay.
I think that
it's a
if
co-op,
I
if we
yeah.
won every game, it would be interesting, right?
If so like I am not used to playing with a spirit that relies more heavily. I read somebody said valiant, and I just combined the two.
My plan and hopes and dreams were this exact setup, but instead of Bringer and Dreams to Nightmares, I wanted to play Spread of Rampant Green just to mitigate.
That, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
that would've made
that was
sense.
my plan, and
Yep.
I was like, nobody likes Spread of Rampant Green but me, and I really like Spread of Rampant Green.
Next time.
Especially because Spread of Rampant Green plays really well with the 2 of you, and makes you a powerful combo because I don't care if Maggie eats my presents because I add presents every turn.
Right.
And I don't care if you add Blight because I'm just going to keep removing it.
Yep.
So that works, and like they kick off really well together because I'm always short like 1 element to remove Blight, and it just winds up being a really powerful 3-player combo. But this was still really fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Oh my god, that last round of just dramatic, like, oh god, I hope we get something, and then I got 2 of the best cards.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I want to show my favorite card.
Yeah, it's
Which one's
probably
there?
in
I
here.
think it's a
I'll
major.
see if it's in here.
Right?
I'm pretty sure it's a major. The Cotton Candy Monster.
That's not him, but that's close. Mist of Oblivion.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not a major.
No,
I don't
I
think.
think it's a minor power.
I shuffled these like a jerk.
We're used to it.
I didn't face them at all. Wow, what a monster.
Yeah. If Christopher was in here, he would yell at you. Just kidding.
I mean, he would, but I
He
also
would. No, I guess
care.
I wasn't kidding.
This is Maggie's
That's
favorite
That
character.
is my favorite character.
Your favorite card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's silly.
It came up.
Look at his little,
It came up, and
ate a
we were very
frog.
close to
Or a
reshuffling.
fear,
I gave it Minor Power, and I was
love
like,
it.
I should reshuffle this.
So, I have this art hanging in my office. That's how much I like it.
It's a cotton candy monster.
And just so everyone
Nolan did that,
knows,
right?
Nolan loves this art too. He's told me it's his favorite art too.
Yeah, Nolan is one of the many artists for Spirit Island.
Yep.
And
He
his
is the
stuff
only
is
artist for
gorgeous.
Fate of the Elder God?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
Lucas, who also did art for this, did art for Fate of the Elder Gods, and Jorge, who also did art for this, did Fate of the Elder Gods, and Nolan and Jorge also did art for New Bedford, and all kinds of things.
We love our artists.
We do.
We really do. Honestly, I got to hang out with Nolan a lot at Origins, and it was a blast. He's a hoot.
He is definitely a hoot.
Cool.
Some sort
Also, I'm
of
an
owl.
old woman, so.
That was Spirit Island.
That was
Spirit
Spirit
Island.
Island. Does anyone have questions
a
on
dramatic one,
why
yeah.
we lost and how we lost so bad? And
We didn't lose bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Are you kidding
it
me?
Really
we
wasn't.
we were
terrible.
nearly
We
to
got-
tier. We had one more card
Right.
before
we
tier
got
3.
into terror level 3. We were only 3 fear cards away. We were actually doing
The
pretty well.
reason we lost is we didn't have the ability to destroy cities.
yeah, that
That's
was a
it.
big problem.
And I was trying desperately to get cards to do that. Because I realized that after like round 2, I was like, oh, this is going to be bad in the end
Yep.
game. And we need to start mitigating cities now, and we just couldn't.
There's
Yeah.
just
I
no,
just,
yeah.
oh, well, I was just not getting the cards. I was drawing a power card, like 2 of my growth options gain a power card, and that's all I did the entire. I never did any of the other ones.
Yeah.
I only did those 2. I gained a power card every round of this game. Never got one that could destroy a city until the last round.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out, or like not efficiently anyway.
People are saying that we did well. Valiant
Oh,
effort. Get them next
I mean,
time.
it's a co-op.
Yeah.
You lose co-ops. If you win every a game of a co-op, then it's a bad co-op. So, and this is not a bad co-op. This is a very good co-op.
That's favorite
So-
co-op.
And if you want to play Spirit Island and you're at Gen Con,
He will
Find
play
me
it 100%
after
Also,
hours.
Paul. Either one.
yeah, Paul's a lot busier than I am, it turns out, because he
At
runs a
Gen Con,
company
yeah.
at Gen Con. But
But he does love playing.
oh, he loves playing, and he will
Yep.
play with anyone, and
Yeah.
he'll probably be walking around with a copy. And
No, I
probably
looked at
shouldn't have
me.
said that because some people are going to mug him for his copy of Spirit Island.
Yeah.
'cause
Don't
it's hard
mug
to
him.
get. Don't
Just,
mug
just
Paul.
buy it from us. Well, we have it.
Don't mug Paul.
Yeah,
Mug somebody else.
we
We
will
need him.
have
Yeah, we really
will
need him.
have some Spirit Island for sale at Gen Con.
And promo spirits.
It came in today. It is literally it was being unloaded while we were playing this game, and I was neglecting my
Yay.
responsibilities. So we will have some Spirit Island. I'm not going to say how much. Not enough for everyone to get one, because that's the way it goes. Because everyone wants one. I want some too. Thanks, Jen.
Oh my god, giant game. So somebody said like they added us and they added Carlo, and they were like a giant game. And I don't know if they mean like a giant game as in we play a huge game of this, or if they mean a giant game as in we make giant Spirit Island. But we have talked about making giant Spirit Island.
We were at.
Oh, with the playmat. They want a 6-player game with the playmat.
I mean, maybe,
I'm not bringing the playmat.
maybe you'll get a
Matt-
6-player game without the playmat.
Okay.
We're not going to play it with the playmat. Maybe we'll get a 6-player game without. It's hard because there's not actually a like. It's there, but there will be announcements made eventually. But we can play a 6-player game. There is a way to arrange tiles if you have enough tiles to play a 6-player game, or you can play with a playmat.
Okay. Find Matt. He'll play with you.
I'm not going to play a 6-player game. That'll take forever.
All right. Well.
And also, we need a table this big, and we just won't have that.
Yeah. No. There's no. You just play
A
with
6-player game requires like an 8-foot wide round table.
Yeah.
It's
there's
gigantic.
Just no way.
It's just a huge game.
Yeah. Specifically at Gen Con, like I am always hurting for space.
Yeah.
I play a ton of 3-player games with you. Play 2-player games. This is great.
Yeah.
4-player games. This is gonna be hard. But yeah,
Cool.
Do we have any other announcement things? You're doing a thing tomorrow.
Hey, yeah.
Go bang on the table. It picks up on the
Tomorrow,
mic.
yeah, don't bang on the table. Trevor doesn't like when we do that. Too bad.
Trevor just went deaf.
Sorry. So tomorrow,
threw his
me,
headphones across the
Jen, and our 2 graphic designers
Ray and Sarah.
are all going to make masks. We're gonna make masquerade masks and discuss
Maggie
the
and M&Ms.
Yeah, we're making
many
masquerade masks with Maggie and M&Ms because I was having a really big alliteration day and nobody stopped me.
That's true.
I
ran into the office and said I need an ad, and we were like, what do you want it to say? And she was like, something about making masquerade masks with Maggie, and we were like, oh, so many M's. And she's like, and then we'll eat M&Ms.
And then
spiraled.
people were like, no, why not?
Don't indulge Maggie.
Yeah, but like, why not?
They know better.
So we're gonna make masks,
M&Ms
eat M&Ms,
deal,
and I'm gonna
so-
give you special details about the masquerade ball that's happening at Gen Con. There are several tickets left. Several. I say that as if we're in the single digits, but there are, I think, hundreds left still.
Yeah,
but there are also hundreds that have sold. So like,
it is a massive
get
party.
in,
It is a massive event
get
space.
them,
So like,
hang out with us. Watch me be so happy that the party is actually happening, then I don't have to worry about the party
we don't ever have to
anymore.
worry about that party
Yeah.
anymore. We just have to start planning next year's party.
And like, let me tell you more about like what cool entertainment's gonna be there, what giveaways we are gonna do, what outfit Matt's gonna wear.
Oh, maybe a Hawaiian shirt, but that's up to Jen.
No, you're gonna wear something cooler than that.
You're gonna force me to wear it. Nobody's talked to me
Hawaiian
about this.
Toga.
I want Matt in
I'm
an
good.
entire tuxedo made out of
I have a suit
Hawaiian
tattooed on my
braids.
body. Like,
No, well, we don't want that.
well, I mean, just
I know. I know.
I don't need it.
So tune in tomorrow at 3.
How big
3.
are your
Yep.
how big are your announcements without spoiling them? Incredibly.
They're pretty big. Like, there's not a whole lot known about this party other than we are putting it on and
And there's
we're
some
working
really
with.
cool stuff happening at this party.
Yeah.
So.
We know. So you know that we're putting it on. You know that there are some big names attached to it,
Yep.
and you know that it's a masquerade. But other than
Set
that,
in the ruins of Atlantis.
it's set in the ruins of Atlantis. So that's all the information that's out there about this. But there's more.
Nice.
Oh, there's more.
Nice.
All right. So bye, guys. See
Thanks,
you tomorrow.
everyone.
Thank you.